Yeah, so you guys are back on the map. There you go. Now, I'm going to show you this really quick. Just on what the actual handout was again, just so you guys can have a little memory refresher there. Oh my goodness. That was weird. So it said, War Chief, you and your band keep this level clear of any and all intruders. Your reward will quench the thirst of thousands of hobgoblin and undead alike when you destroy the pitiful human town of Winterhaven. Both Ninnerin and yourself will then control this side of the Nintervale as I march east to Fallcrest and beyond with the almighty Orcus by my side. Calorel. Well, Calorel, like you guys have already found out about Ninnerin, and Ninnerin is possibly alive, possibly dead. No clue yet. So Calorel's on the verge of having a massive surprise dumped on him from the looks of it. Alright, so what do you guys want to... Well, Gim, I don't know what to tell you, but I pulled you over once already. Gim's on Facebook too much. He gets too many viruses. Big time.
I think we were arguing if Colorado was still here or not. He might still be here. We should go find him.
But also, I think from last week we were still in combat because of those 3 guys in that room.
Exactly.
That's right. Yep.
As you can see, here is the Hobgoblin War Chief. And also 2 of his henchmen, and someone is broadcasting. The Hobgoblin War Chief, basically told his men to make their final stand here, and they are in defensive postures, it looks like, and they're awaiting your... Well, they've already had Peter and Gimli. They've already entered the room. So now... Let's go ahead and let's see what the initiative tracker is up to. It looks like it still worked, thank goodness.
What?
I had it written down just in case anyway. So, alright. So we're back up to the top of the initiative order. And I've got some hobgoblins that I'm going to be attacking with. Well, I'll tell you what. The hobgoblins, they're basically still standing their ground. The first, actually, they have the initiative. They have 26, 25, 24. So all 3 of these hobgoblin, they're basically standing. They're standing strong. They're basically waiting for you to engage.
Stand the ground, hell! I got them cornered.
Leopold, you're up. I've got actions readied,
hey,
so
Peter,
in case anybody gets into shot, they will be taking attacks.
Action and all that stuff. I look at Peter and say, "Do you want us to try to capture him, or do you want us to end him?"
Send him.
End him. Okay.
Out for blood.
You got that right.
Reaping strike. That's all I heard was reaping strike.
Stop him.
Reaping strike is such an outdated combat maneuver. You will feel the wrath of the hobgoblins, dwarf. Your weak reaping strike.
It'll work on you.
You got to get Gim riled up.
I'm gonna go from where I was, which is right here. You go 1, 2, 3. Would you mind pinging who's the big baddie out of the 3 of them? Because that's where I'm getting confused at.
The one that is speaking is the one on the right-hand side. He is the one that is speaking.
Okay.
DM, what's this, a switch in front of me?
No, that's just like a... like an arm or something coming out holding a couple normal weapons.
Okay.
Like a rack. No, it's not a switch. Sure, if you want to hit the switch, we'll see what opens up underneath you if you want to pull it.
No,
Don't
thank
pull
you.
the
Maybe
Don't.
another spider trap, maybe another pit trap with spikes in it and another spider. We'll just kind of promote it, cross it over and transmogrify it from the Pathfinder game. I'm kidding.
Okay. I'm ready now and all that stuff. Sorry for taking so long there.
Take your time, Leopold.
I was trying to see what
rush.
skills we already used since this is a battle from last week, and I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm going to run up and use this encounter power that I've already used.
Best monster manual 4E
So I'm happy
has
I wrote down stuff myself. But,
Monster
I'm gonna
Vault
use,
right there. If
switch
you don't
out
have it,
my
get
swords
it.
with my sling.
It's about $10, $15.
And honestly, I'm not going to use my sling. I'm going to
On
use
Amazon.
my shurikens
Awesome.
instead on this one. And I'm going to attack that guy right there with easy target. Hopefully kill him with this right here. That's going to be Dex versus AC with 2 weapons.
Wow, you're going with a daily right off the bat. I like it.
Well, it's a daily from last week technically, right?
No, a daily is
From this week.
yeah. It just carries on over, bud. So go ahead, easy target.
I don't know. I don't want to burn that.
Yeah,
Don't want to burn that yet.
your
Yeah, let's
powers
not burn
reset
that
when
yet.
you rest. Encounter powers rest when you get a short rest, and daily powers they reset at the end of either a day, which is not a new 24-hour period, or a long rest. Preferably, I like long rest. So
Okay. Then never mind. I'm just going to do nimble strike and all that stuff because that'll deal with my range and all that and help me there. So yeah, but it's still saying Dex versus AC.
okay, so you're going with nimble strike instead.
Yep.
Yes, I can do.
What's it? Gonna start slinging this. No, throwing those. Throwing this shuriken at this guy and hoping for the best.
All right.
Do you have a list of what I have on my encounter daily and at will?
I do not. I know you're pretty tapped, so I know you used pretty much just about everything last week. I figured you guys probably took everything and wrote everything down, what you guys were using.
Yeah, I think I got one left. No, actually 2.
I know you have your temporary hit point left. I know you did not use that, so...
Unstoppable and spinning sweep is what I got left.
Okay,
That's
yep.
an encounter and a daily.
Okay. So your encounter power, Nimble Strike, is a 20 versus
20.
AC, and which one were you attacking again?
Gonna be the one that was talking smack to Gimli. I think
Okay,
this one right here.
Like I pointed, it was the one on the right-hand side. This is the one right here. 20 is a miss.
20 is a miss.
He puts his shield up, and your shuriken sticks right into his shield. No, we need 150 more subscriptions to get
I think one thing left for me is I
2
can
new
shift.
emotes. 150 more.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I was talking.
Nowhere
about
close.
TeamSpeak push. Only thing left for me is I get a shift, and I'm going to shift one back, and that'll be it for me.
Okay. You're using your... What are you using for shift? Because you moved in, so...
Oh, I moved in, attacked, and then Nimble Strike allows me to shift 1 square before or after your attack.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, Ren, you're up now.
I'm gonna rush in and let's see. Turn myself around.
It's a pretty wall.
It is a pretty wall. Nice and stony.
So I guess they are afraid
And
to
I believe I used
engage
up
the
most
hobgoblins.
of my daily and encounter powers. So let's go ahead and just lands a faith him in the face.
Thanks, Endearedly, for even considering, man. Ramdog, I do
As
4 a
face
week.
In the face.
13th Age on Thursday, D&D 5e on Friday, Pathfinder
16
Saturday,
versus
4th
Reflex.
Edition Sunday. 16
Two
versus
different.
Reflex. That is a miss.
Turn. I think that's it for me then.
Okay. Free, you're up. Free, are you here?
Still trying to get in. I just having the info again, so hopefully next couple minutes I'll get in.
Okay. Anybody want to play free? How about we nuke something? Let's see. Let me open up
Don't forget to
free.
curse it first.
He's going to drop Fireball into the room with us, and this is going to be great.
Alright, so let's see. Which one does he curse? He curses the first one on the left, So we'll put the curse in. That's his minor. Alright, so next up, let's see. I'm going to look at freeze powers. Let's see. I don't know what he has for encounters or
Eldritch
dailies.
Blast.
So I'll probably use Eldritch Blast, which is going to be Constitution or Charisma versus Reflex. Con is +3. They're both +3, so it'll be +5, +5, plus. Let's see. 5, 6, 7. Looks like +6 will be +6 to hit. So, all right. Looks like +7. So let's go ahead and we'll go with a +7, and we'll attack the one on the left.
Hey, there we go.
Hi guys.
Crushing.
Hey, Free.
Hey, what's
So
up?
being so that guys, my DC busted
No problem.
like half an hour before we started.
Wow, nice. So 22 versus reflex on from your attack is a hit with Eldritch Blast. So you can go ahead and roll Eldritch Blast and add in your hex damage because you attacked the first one on the left. So you did. We kind of played your guy for you until you got here because we knew you were getting in. So
No problem.
Ahab, do you want to stop by the TeamSpeak channel after the game tonight, or is that going to be too late for you, man? So I've basically taken the hobgoblins out of this encounter, and I've substituted them with the essentials monsters, which
Okay,
essentials
so just,
essentials are more streamlined.
Eldritch Blast where I am.
Well, I've already hit with the 22 versus reflex, so just go ahead and do damage and roll extra hex damage because he's also hexed. Okay, thanks, Ahab. I'll definitely see you tonight.
Did you use Eldritch Blast?
I did. I used Eldritch Blast. Sorry about that. I sure did. And those new macros, y'all, are going to have the 2 hit and the damage, just in case. So that'll be pretty cool. All right, and don't forget your extra 1d6 for your hex. All right, there you go. 9 damage. Very nice. Anything else for you? I did your movement for you pretty much, and let's see. That's about it.
You did move me down curse and...
Yeah, you're basically in here now. Sorry, you're just gonna be right here. There you go. Alright, Gimli, you're up, sir. What are you going to do?
So, you're tired of reaping strike. I think I'll try a little different on you. Okay?
What is that, dwarf? As you see, he's kind of peering over his shield, and as you move in, you are going to take 3 attacks because I have 3 ready to actions, Gim. Oh my god. You went right in the middle of them, so I'm going to give you 3 attacks starting from the left. They're just going to be basic attacks. So you're going to be attacked. All of these, the two goblins, the hobgoblins on the left, they are using mace. They're using maces. The hobgoblin, which is the one that is talking all of the smack to you, he is using a spear. So the 2 hobgoblin that are to the left are attacking you. They get a 26 versus armor class. 1d8 plus 6. Oh my god.
I'll take it.
You're going to take 11 damage from the first hit. That's the one on the middle. That's the one on the left. The one in the middle is a 16 versus armor class. I think that might be a miss, right?
That's right.
And the one on the right is a 27 versus armor class, which he hits you with a spear. And you'll take a... Oh my gosh, that is a vicious frickin' spear attack. Oh my god. Wow. And you're going to take another 16 damage from the spear attack, and you will also be marked, Gim. So you're also marked. Let me get the mark on you. So you take 16, and then you take 11, so a total of 27 from 2 spear attacks. Well, 1 mace attack, 1 spear attack. Are you in a weakened condition by chance?
Negative.
Okay, sounds good.
So he marked me. That means I have to take your ass out first.
That would be him.
All right.
So would anybody like to buy the party
use,
a
Spinning
boon
Sweep
from the heavens? Final
on
call
him
on
and the
that.
guy next to him.
Okay. This is going to be a hard encounter for them, and they've gone into this with hardly any powers. How are you guys doing on heals and all of that good jazz?
I don't have any potions left, but I think I got 5 healing surges.
Okay, Gim, your hit 26 versus AC is definitely a hit.
I still have 1 more healing surge left.
Okay.
Or healing word.
Also, you guys are going to have compliments of Lord and the original Captain Ahab. You guys are getting a boon from the heavens tonight.
Thank you guys, appreciate
You
it.
guys are going to need that
Thank
for this
you.
fight.
Honor matey, shiver me timbers and blow me down. Thank you, mate.
They're both subs, so they'll pay less. That's another
You know what
subscriber
the pirate
perk.
said when he turned 80? I, matey.
That's a horrible pirate imitation. Come on, you can do better than that.
I, matey.
There you go. Did you see Captain Ahab dress up like a pirate the other night?
No, I didn't. I'm so sorry I missed that.
His webcam came on and he had a big old black beard, the pirate beard, and a pirate hat. It was awesome. And he had the voice to go along with it. Yeah.
Episode.
Alright, so Gim, your hits, you've done a total of 8 damage to the captain, to the one that is lipping you pretty badly.
And a strength modifier for the other one, right?
Coming in now?
Strength modifier for the other one?
What do you mean the other one for what?
Spinning sweep.
You action pointed?
No, he's using the counter power spin sweep. I think I just knocked him prone.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you hit them with spinning sweep for a total of, well, you hit him. So let me look up spinning sweep real quick. Hold on 1 second.
Pretty sure makes him prone.
You knock him prone. So yeah, the captain is now going to be prone. So you knock him down on the ground, and it looks like he's starting to get up. And he goes, it was a nice shot, dwarf!
Yeah, you get up, I'm going to get you down again.
But I believe the dwarves, the women with beards hit harder than you, dwarf!
Believe it or not, my sister does. I wish she was here. She'd knock you out, motherfucker.
Oh my god!
Darn, good one.
Peter, you are up, sir.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
The torch behind me, Dave. Is it? Can I take it off the wall?
The torch? No, it's not. It's not like a torch. It's those lamps that have like the magical light in it. That's basically illuminating. Okay. Now they're not actually torches.
Okay, that does
sort of like
my idea here.
More of a description for you. It's like a goblin face that's attached to the wall, and the mouth is open. There's nose holes and 2 large eyes, and then the light's basically just shining out of that.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry if I don't see your question, Tone Deaf. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm trying to DM, and it's hard to DM and watch the chat.
We're
So if you
over
ask me
there,
something,
and,
my apologies if I missed it.
I'm going to first thing I'm going to do is
Save it till Wednesday and ask me during.
word on myself.
Ask me on Fireside Chat. Okay, sounds good, Peter. Okay, Surge +2. Looks like you still have a bonus for AC from last week. Looks like...
No, that's effective till defense last turn.
Okay, so you're going to lose that this turn then at the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Looks like both Crasher and Ren both have 1 temp hit point left. Well, Crasher has 3, and Ren has 1 temp hit point.
And I will use...
Oh, no. The temp that the purple is for the boon.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, the new macros that we're going to have, there's going to be a boon that's going to be automatic inside everyone's character sheet. So if there's a boon, I'll add it in. You guys won't even have to add the bonus.
All right.
It will literally pull a variable from. It'll pull a variable for every character sheet, so you guys will not have to worry about that.
Ooh, I look forward to it.
Yep. It's going to be a really nice macro system.
I'm going to use Wolfpack Tactics to shift Gim over 1 so he is next to me.
Okay. I love it when you use the machine gun bonus, man. That's so good.
I love that one.
Yeah,
I love
it is. Yeah, it is. Ooh, nice shot. Nice shot on the captain. Ugh! You hear him flinch. Ugh!
And that's actually even higher because it's a 27 because he's prone.
Yeah, because you got you got +2 for that. Very nice shot. You know, and he's wiping blood off of his mouth, and you can see that a little bit is trickling out of his ear as well as he's standing up. Anything else for you, Peter?
That's it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy you guys 1 power back of your choice. So I usually don't intervene too much, but I will go ahead and buy you guys 1 power back. So the viewers have used theirs, I've used mine, and now you guys can still do something with your XP. So I will go ahead and deduct my EXP now. So Gimli, you're up now. You get 1 power back. So I guess you're probably going to take Brute Strike or whatever.
That's right.
All right. So you all are inspired by your gods, by your deities. All of you get one of your powers back of your choice.
So is he standing up so I got an opportunity attack?
There's no opportunity attacks for standing up in 4E. So you would just get +2, seeing that he's still prone, Gim. You're going to get combat advantage, which is +2. So
Not my turn yet.
Sure it is. It says Gimli's turn on the tracker for me right now.
It says their turn on mine.
Yeah, it's their turn.
Wow, so...
That happened last week, you remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, all right. My bad. So yes, it is their turn. So first up is the goblin in the middle. The hobgoblin in the middle is going to... I'm going to shift over. I'm going to shift, and I'm going to actually... I'm just not even going to shift. I'm just going to move right to the back of the pack. And
Then I'll hit him.
I want you to give me an opportunity attack, Gim. I definitely want you to give me one. As he charges for the back line, you get a free attack in on him. So attack away, Gim. You get a free attack. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So he takes the damage. He takes the shot. You almost knock him down, but it looks like he's going straight to the back. Looks like he's going for the warlock. Wow, nice hit with a 10. Very nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my mace. I'm going to attack free. I'm going to start shifting these guys into position next round. 16 versus armor class. That might be a miss, actually. Okay, so that's it. Alright, that's it. Alright, next up is the next hobgoblin. I'm going to move in. Use my movement to move in, so no opportunity attacks. This is the one that is hexed. I am going to go ahead and use Battle Cry. And Battlecry is... I need to roll a recharge on this, so I will go ahead and put a yellow mark on him. And this is a burst 1 within enemies of the burst, so it's just going to affect you, Gim. So I need to do an attack versus your willpower. And the attack is a 17 versus your will.
That's a hit.
Okay, so what happens is I get to take a basic melee attack as a free action against you. And that is a 14 versus armor class, so my free attack against you is a miss. Now the effect is each ally in the burst can charge or make a basic attack as a free action. And if an ally hits with the attack granted by this power, the ally gains +5 temporary hit points. Holy shit, that is like totally killer. I love it. Alright, so as the captain is down on the ground, I will get a -2 bonus to attack. He will attack the dwarf. He does attack you with his spear, and he misses with a 12 versus armor class, so he will not benefit from 5 temporary hit points. And the final hobgoblin, which is here, will take another basic melee attack. He will attack free again. He attacks you with his mace. 17 versus armor class.
That's a miss.
Wow, holy shit. They totally wasted that opportunity on Battlecry. Good defenses, guys. Very good defenses. So that is it for the goblin with the mace and the shield here. Now the captain is going to go ahead and stand up. That is his movement action. I will also go ahead as a standard action. I will go ahead and just attack away with my spear. I will attack Gim again. Now that he's stood up, he doesn't get any kind of negative modifier, and that is a 19 versus armor class. That's going to be pretty close too.
That's a miss.
Okay, well, there you go. Gimli Grim, you're up. Wow, all these misses.
I think
So-
it's my turn, Dave.
Yeah, that's Leo.
Okay, so
I got 10 on the turn order.
well, I took that out last week and it popped back up in there.
No, it's the other one that was wrong. 10 is correct.
So I know, I remember I took that out last week, but it came back and showed up into the tracker. But no problem, Leopold, you're up.
Okay.
I remember deleting
grab,
that last week, but I
Free
think
behind and I
sitting
King
kind
Castle
of
with him
put
if
it
he's
back
okay
in
with
there.
it.
Do what now?
Go ahead.
You want a
I'm gonna
King's Castle?
with free, and so me and him can switch spots, so I
You
can,
can do that
attack
if
the
you
guy
want.
in front of him.
Yeah, go ahead.
You sure? You positive? I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, at least you're not putting it.
Not deadly if I can't
I
hit.
know, right? Well, it's
So-
because I thought in the back of my head.
I'm rolling
you know
8s
what?
and
He
9s.
doesn't really need to be up in that fight. So what
And
I'm
they're
gonna do
plus
is
10 to hit,
castle, then
plus
attack the
9 to
guy right
hit.
From me, I
Mm.
think it's the guy with the spear, and I'll be Dex
It
versus
is.
reflex
Okay, attack away. I'm just missing.
with a nice little 24.
20, I'm not even going to look. I know that's a hit on reflex.
And I'll be 2 weapons, so I'm gonna slash at him with my first short sword and slash with him with my second short sword. So hopefully this will be some good damage.
Sounds good. Encounter power, King's Castle is down. You've brought free out of harm's way as you guys switch positions. You give the hobgoblin in front of you nicely with 2 attacks for 13 damage.
And we're done.
And he grunts, "Arrgh!"
I'm like, hello.
Ren, you're up now. You also got
Alright,
1
Ren.
power back of your choice.
Yep, I'm going to shift back. Well, here, let's just do this. Let's go ahead and cast Divine Glow, which hits all enemies within the blast. It's a close blast 3. And we'll start from the top and work our way down.
Sounds good. Said versus will, right?
Reflex.
Okay, reflex. Gotcha. That's a hit on the captain. Definitely a hit on the captain.
Second one, 16, I'm guessing a no.
Barely a miss, yep. Barely a miss. And the final one that is adjacent to you is a hit. Hit the top, hit the bottom, miss the middle. So Divine Glow is Wisdom versus Reflex and 1d8 plus Wisdom modifier damage. Wow,
So 8
very nice.
damage.
Yep.
And then everybody gets +2 bonus to their attack roll until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so you notice that the hobgoblin down here below you, well, it's adjacent to you. You notice that several wounds have opened up on him, and he is now in a bloodied condition. Everybody also gets +2. All right. So
Take them
anything
out,
else?
boys. And let's go ahead and use my last healing word on Gim.
Okay. So Gim, you're going to get back a surge, deduct a surge, and +7. So your guys' surges are definitely going to be healing for more. Now that you guys are actually getting up there.
Alright, that's it for me.
Okay. Very nice. Gimli Grim, how about you, sir?
Shouldn't be me. The Hobgoblin.
Yeah, free
It
first
is.
and then
It
me.
is you. Yep. What is going on with the turn tracker? You're up, Free.
I use my Ethel Stride.
I need to switch out my new mouse. My other mouse is like double clicking and shit all the time. So you used Ethereal Stride, right? That's your shifting maneuver, correct?
That's my teleport, yeah.
Yep. Alright, so Ethereal Stride is you've teleported, you gain +2 to all defenses until the end of your next turn. So add yourself a shield and a 2, and what else would you like to do? That encounter power is down.
That put a curse on that Hobgoblin.
Okay, sounds good. He's cursed.
And then I'll use Otherwind Stride, which is a close burst one,
Alright.
which attacks every creature in the blast, which is...
Your friends too.
It would, but there's no friends.
Each creature, well, yeah, you're right. There isn't. Good move.
That's why I teleported.
Very nice. I love Free. He plays the Warlock so great, dude. Alright, so go ahead and do an attack to the one to your right really quick. Versus Fortitude. 15 Fortitude and 21 Fortitude.
Let's see what my bonus is quickly.
Charisma versus
6.
Fortitude. Yeah, and I'm doing a new macro system, seeing that you weren't in TeamSpeak in the next probably 3 weeks or so, where you're going to have a macro that says Otherwind Stride. And when you hit it, it's just going to automatically calculate everything, including boons, your half level, everything. So 11 versus
The top
Fortitude
one
is going to be miss. Second one, that is down below, also cursed. That is also a Fortitude of 15. That is also a miss. Otherwind Stride is down. Alright.
The effect of the Otherwind, I teleport back.
Yep. Gotcha. Alright, now Gimli Grim, you're up now.
Okay, I'm going to cleave. Well, excuse me, I didn't use my boon that you paid for, so I'm going to get the captain with a brute strike.
Brute Strike! Go for it. He sees you winding up, and it looks like he's bracing for an impact as he's hiding behind his shield with his eyes sticking up, kind of going down into a defensive position. Looks like he's bracing for impact. 21 armor class. Oh, your hammer hits the shield and bounces off with a 20 versus armor class. Ooh, brute strike is down. Peter, what about you? Anything else again? Minor action or movement? Sorry about that, Peter. Okay, you're up, Peter.
I'm going to shift diagonally.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I will Wolfpack Tactics the Bloodied One, and I will shift Leopold diagonal up.
Okay.
What if I don't want to?
They're level
Sounds like
4
if you
rage
count it, you
mage.
say you have to agree.
Good point. Good point, sir. Good point.
I get a whopping 14 to this one with all the bonuses.
That's a hit. 33? Yeah, that's a hit. 8 damage. Gotcha.
But you're just one away from a crit.
I know. It would have been nice. Oh well. So yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Alright, first up, I'm going to go ahead and with this hobgoblin here, I'm going to go ahead and use my my battle cry. I'm going to go ahead and attack area burst 1, so I will hit pretty much everyone except for free. So I'm going to start on the left-hand side. Alright, so I have 1 in 4 chances to get a free attack out of this. So first attack to the left, which is going to be Leopold, is a 17 versus will.
Give me 1 sec, just make sure. Yep, barely a hit. Yeah,
Okay.
My total is a 16.
Alright, well I'm not going to make any more attacks because that only gives me an attack against 1 creature. So I will go ahead and attack. I'm going to go ahead and attack the Cleric as a free attack. Now, my free attack is a 28 versus armor class, which should be a hit.
That's a big huge hit.
And you take a total of 14 damage from the mace attack. Now, yeah, you'll take 14 from the mace attack. Now also, each ally in the burst can make a basic attack as well. So the ally here to my north will go ahead and take his attack. And let me put my mark up here to make sure that I've used that. And it is a recharge, so I can use that once around if it recharges. But if it doesn't recharge, then they're screwed. All right, so Gim, you're going to take an attack from a mace. That's a miss, 17 versus armor class, so he will not benefit from temporary hit points. However, I will here, he will gain some temporary hit points. I'll gain 5 with him because he hit. Now, that's going to be it for him, for his standard. And I believe that is going to... Now, for my movements, I'm going to go ahead and shift back. Now, that's it for him. Next is the Hobgoblin that used that last run. I'm going to go ahead and roll my recharge, which is a 5 or 6, I believe. Oh, no. There is a recharge on that, though. But, yeah. I cannot use it yet, again. Okay.
By the way, I'm bloodied.
Okay, gotcha. Alright, so I'll go ahead and I'll attack the dwarf with the mace. +9 versus armor class. And the attack versus Gim is a 21 versus armor class. That should probably be a hit.
That's a hit.
So Gim, you're going to take max damage of 14. And I will go ahead and also shift up 1 more. as my movement, and that will be it. Yeah, I'm going to stay there. I'm not going to use phalanx. Alright, next is the commander. I will go ahead and use tactical deployment as a minor action, and I will be able to, it's a close burst 5, all allies in a burst. I can shift up to 3 squares, so I will go ahead and shift here. I will shift back, get against the wall, and I will also shift back against the wall here, because even though the bed really doesn't prevent any kind of movement hindrance for a shift. Alright, so they are all now back against the wall. That is my minor action. Let's see. However, I will go ahead and throw my spear at Gim, and he has several other spears sticking up out of his pack as well.
I was hoping he only had one.
No, they all have a couple spears. Well, he does, but the other two, they have longbows. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this spear at you, Gim. I got to substitute the no, actually it's not going to matter, same stat. So alright, so he hurls it, 20 versus AC. I believe that's probably going to be a miss, right?
That's right.
Okay. So that's going to be it for him. He's now weaponless, but he will pull a weapon out next round again. Alright, so Leopold, you're up now.
Okay, I'm going to move on up here, right in front of the guy who's red, who's bloodied.
Gotcha.
And with a calculated strike, I'm going to hit this guy for the vulnerable spot. I'm going to use Repo Strike.
Reap and strike. Go for it.
Yeah. And it's going to be, let me make sure, Dex versus AC.
Yeah, you're going for the daily on this. Wow, I like it.
Oh, no, that's not a daily for me. My easy target's a daily. That's just a regular at will.
Repose.
Repose. My bad, sorry. I'm going to learn how to say that word right by the time we get done.
Maybe.
Yeah, level 20, still saying it wrong.
You're going to say it right once while we fight orcas.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, 14 versus, yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And, yeah, I can't move anymore, so yeah, I'm done.
You're done. Ren, what say you with your bloodied self?
I say let's finish off the little one first with Lance of Faith.
Okay.
Little bugger.
Kind of waiting to hear that pirate joke again.
I'm waiting.
There you go. I need to do like a total pirate one-shot series of about 3 or 4 games, and just have now that I'm not going to be able to do the adventures of Leopold, Kane, and Splug anymore, I'll have to do a pirate one. We'll all talk like pirates for 4 or 5 games.
Dude, I was trying to save you there, okay? They would have banned you from Twitch and YouTube because of that.
13 versus Reflex is a miss with your Sacred Flame. Pretty bad miss, actually.
Yeah, it's a really bad miss.
Anything else for you? Any movements? Any minor?
And we'll just move that over here, and that's about it for me.
Okay, Free, you're up now. You gonna minor curse the boss there? I figured that's probably what you were gonna do.
Yeah.
So, alright.
Minor I'd first.
Alright. I got you figured out. Standard and movement, sir. Yeah, that would be awesome, Captain Ahab.
I'll,
yes!
Average blast the weakened hobgoblin.
Okay, go for it. So, Battle Cry automatically recharges again on a bloodied. When first bloodied, so the first time they get bloodied. So if they get healed or anything, then they would, not be able to use it again if they get bloodied a second time. Battle Cry is a very, very, very strong power.
Oh.
That's a crit. Very nice.
It's a crit.
Get wrecked,
So that'd
son.
be
Get him.
14.
Our first
It's
crit
only
of the
one more
night.
damage.
Alright, so total of 14 damage. Man, that and the temporary hit points
I'll also
is...
do my curse damage.
Yep, go for it. It's going to kill him with the curse damage. So, very nice job. Done, dead. He is incapacitated for a total of 17 damage. He only had 14 hit points left.
Woo!
So if you guys are new to the channel, if anybody ever gets a 20, natural 20, then everybody gets 10 points, which I goofed up and did 5.
And I'll go to
So
the
after
door,
that registers, I'll give everybody
If you
5
get
more. Okay. Gimli, you're up now, sir.
Well, it seems like I'm going to have to use Reaping Strike.
So you're gonna. So what are you doing? Attacking the air in front of you? There you go. I love it. Reaping Strike. Are you attacking the hobgoblin on the left, or your mouthy captain that just keeps
He's got a mark on me, so I got to hit him.
pestering you? You don't have to attack him. You can attack the other one and get a -2. So you don't have to. You're not forced to attack him. And in fact, you're actually you aren't marked because he didn't hit you again. So that was my mistake. 21 versus armor class is a hit though on the hobgoblin commander. So you can go ahead and roll your damage. $14 points of damage. Gim, you just noticed that he is in a bloodied condition now.
About time.
Anything else for you, Gim?
That's it.
Peter, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move up. Right there, and I will use a wolf pack tactics, and I'll shift Leopold up.
Okay. Sounds good. He is shifted over. There's only one thing to do. Reaping Strike. 21 versus AC is a hit. Are you attacking the commander or
Not
the
the commander,
warmonger?
the other one.
Okay, the warmonger. That sounds good. That is a hit for 11 damage. Okay. Anything else for you?
That's it.
He
for me.
grunts as you sneak a shot in over his shield. Alright, next up. Let's see. The goblin that is here, the hobgoblin in the middle, they are going to concentrate their efforts on Gimli Grim and attack. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is use my mace. It's pretty much just about that's about all I can do. These guys are
Didn't get
in
your
trouble
recharge.
now. 17. No, I don't. I do get a recharge, but it's triggered by something else. So 17 versus AC is a miss versus Gim. That is going to be it for him. The commander. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do with that. It's not going to really prove anything. I'll go ahead and I'll just... you know what? I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to use another... well, I got to use a miner to pull out a weapon. So I'll pull out another spear. I will go ahead and... I'm just going to go ahead and have to spear attack away on Gim. 10 plus 10. 21 versus AC is a hit. So Gim, you're going to take some damage. He finally hit you for the first time in like 3 rounds. You take a total of 11 damage, Gim, and you're marked again. So you'll be marked until the end of the captain's turn if he survives. So you're now marked. You take 11 damage. And that is going to be it for him. Leopold, throwing that spear kind of killed him last. Leopold, you're up now.
And you know what? Part of me would love to just jump off the bed onto this guy, but I know it's a bad idea. So we're just gonna go with.
I'm always up for some cool cinematic type of event. So
you ready for some cool cinematic events? Okay. I would like to do an elbow drop on that guy off the top of the bed and all that, just for funsies and all that, which happens to be Repose Strike. So
that sounds good.
We're gonna do.
That sounds good. Use Repulse Strike as your elbow drop.
Exactly.
Giving him the people's elbow.
Exactly. No, one of the things I would love to see in our campaign, just to throw this out there, is a bar fight. Because if we do, and there's a upstairs, I'm gonna run up there and I'm gonna jump off of it onto somebody. I don't care who it is. It might be a party member, but that's one of those things I got goal in the campaign is to get in a bar fight and jump off of a balcony onto somebody.
How dare you? This is 4th edition. There are no such thing as bar fights. There is nothing but tactical battle maps in 4th edition. How dare you to even propose anything preposterous like that?
Well, I'll tactically work my way up there and jump off. That's what it is.
That's it. We're having a bar fight.
Jump off.
Got
True, Dave.
Yeah.
Just last night in my 4E game, we had a bar fight.
Nice. I love it. Oh
We
yeah.
burned the bar down.
We'll have to do a bar fight. Maybe in Winter Haven. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, this will be hyped. Okay, let me do this real quick. It'll be Dex versus AC on this guy, so hope for the best.
All right. All right,
One.
nice.
I missed him.
Well, guess what I'm going to go ahead and do? I'm going to go ahead and take a spin on the wheel of misfortune. So, why don't you
As
go
I tried
ahead?
to do the people's elbow.
Yeah, you definitely fumbled that. Give me a D100. Let's see what happens with the 4th edition Wheel of Misfortune.
I feel like I'm about to get hit.
69.
Wow! Eek! A random fluid just got into your eyes, Leopold King. All enemies to you gain cover, and you are dazed until the end of your next turn. So you're put the dazed condition on you, and all of the creatures from your blurry eyes. You got some creepy, sticky fluid in your eyes now.
Hey, which one's the daze?
I'm going to say because you're on the corpse that as you jumping up, you get
That's
some
what
blood in
it
your
was.
eyes.
When I jump on the corpse, I'm like, okay, I got this. Ah!
So, Free, you heard a kind of squish whenever he jumped on that corpse, like on a mattress or something, and you heard a you seen this gelatinous type of red gel squeak into his eye, and now he's yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. So put the dazed condition on yourself, Leopold.
Oh, which one's that, if you don't mind?
You can just go ahead and open up your character sheet, and right under the player's handbook, there is the conditions.
Oh, it shows? Okay,
Yep,
thank you.
yep.
I'm sorry, I'll get it on there.
No,
in just a
don't worry
second.
about it.
It's like the
It's
tribal
the
man.
it's like the pure black tribal mask.
I see it. Thank you, guys.
Thank
There we
you.
go. We're now dazed.
You are dazed. All right, and that's going to be, I believe you're going to be dazed until the end of your next turn. All right,
Okay.
so next up is going to be, looks like Ren. You're up now. a random fluid.
Chieftain setting up other than that.
I love it.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Use your other at will instead of lamps.
That's right. I will go ahead and Sacred Flame on the dude who's been egging Gimmon.
That's that corpse just keeps making this nasty sound as he's stepping on it.
Crit.
Wow,
Nice.
nice, nice crits, nice crits. Jeez.
Be careful,
That's
Dave.
13 damage.
I said crits.
So 13 full damage.
All right, on the
And-
captain. Gotcha.
Yep. And then let's go ahead and let Leopold do a saving throw.
Ooh, but that's not. There's no saving throw on
Oh,
the daze.
on the daze.
Yeah, he's still trying to get this gel out of his eyes, this sticky gel. And you can see him as he's pulling his fingers away, you can see how this stuff is like rubber bands stuck to his eyes.
Got some trouble over there, Leopold.
You
Let's
can
go
do
ahead.
temporary hit points instead, then.
Yeah, let's go ahead and give him the 5 temporary hit points.
Alright, go ahead and add your temp HP. And that's it for you, Ren?
Yep, that's it for
Free,
me.
you're up. Man, that was crazy last night, Stig.
And blood with him, I'll be in rage. I'll be attacking the captain with Hellish Rebuke.
The goblin is okay. Go ahead and attack away. The goblin captain is looking at you, saying, "Your reaping strike is not going to save you, still dwarf." Trying to get Gim all fired up.
If you say so.
12 is a miss. Anything else for you, Crusher? All right, Gimli Grim, you're up.
No, I don't think so.
Reaping strike.
Nice.
I thought he was about to say, run away.
No way. Gim would never do that.
Yeah, Dave, I forgot to do it, but my new feat will be quick draw.
Okay, yeah, I'll get that for you. I'll get that on your sheet for you next week. I got everybody else's, I just didn't see. That's a hit, Gim. Go ahead and roll damage. Alright, the captain goes down. The goblin commander does go down.
I look at the other one and say, You're next.
His eyes get large.
Don't forget your target thing, your march thing comes off.
Yep, you're not marked anymore, Gim, so you can take that off. Alright, Peter, what about you?
I'm going to shift to the spot where the commander is.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I'm going to use a Viper Strike on this guy.
Okay, give
With
yourself
advantage.
Yep, give yourself +2. It's a hit.
For 8 damage.
Alright. You notice that he's in a bloodied condition now, and one thing is, I'm going to do something real quick, a reaction. I'm going to go ahead and use my battle cry again, and I will be able to, let's see, do 3 attacks. First one I'll attack with let's see, what kind of advantage do I get any kind of advantage with daze? Let me open up. I need to look at daze real quick. Stand by. Daze, great. Yep, you gain +2. Okay, gotcha.
So that would be a normal
also,
attack on Leopold.
yeah, that would be a normal attack because you don't gain combat advantage because he's got dazed. So you won't.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's actually going to be a miss with an 18 versus armor class.
Well, then I'll add my my 4 from my human.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
I'll just do that. Add my 4 from my human thing.
I think
I'll
you
use
used
that
that
power.
last week, didn't you? But,
Did I?
Yeah. Well,
I
you
wasn't
did.
sure.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll say that it's a hit anyway. The trigger reacts. I'm going to go ahead and attack Leopold with a will attack.
Go away.
Oh yeah, I'm not even going to tell you. It's a 30 versus will. So I'm going to go ahead and attack you with my free attack, Leopold. Oh my gosh, a 13 versus armor class. +11, and I get a 13.
You missed.
So yeah, I do miss. Unbelievable. So Peter, go ahead and finish your turn. I'm sorry about that.
I won't lie.
That was it.
Okay.
That
Let's
attack, I'm
see.
done. I know how you feel, Dave, because I did that. I was playing yesterday with. I gave someone a +11 to hit, and they still missed.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. And these monsters scale nicely, Peter. I mean, the monsters
Oh, I
scale
agree.
beautiful. You know, I'm getting +9 to attack, getting +11 to attack, and I'm missing because I'm rolling 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s. So I'm going to go ahead and take another shot at Leopold with my +11 because he is granting me combat advantage. So 17 versus armor class this time. 6 + 11.
Oh, he missed. You said 17?
Yeah. That's and I'm going to go ahead and shift out and basically shift over here and get
With
rid of the
that,
combat advantage.
Gimlet will get a opportunity attack on him
Okay, Gim, go ahead and
because of Viper Strike.
yep, give your attack to him, Gim. Basic hit. Whatever you are, +9 or whatever you are. Oh, Gim! Bum bum ba bum. Ba. Gim, why don't you do me a D100, please? Well, I've spent a lot of EXP tonight.
You rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Gim, that is like crazy.
That's the best one though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Gim, you've basically slipped in the heat of combat. You need to make a saving throw. Do a D20. If it's 10 or higher, you recover. If you fail, 9 or lower, then you're going to be dazed until save ends.
Any modifiers?
Nope, just D20.
He gets the +1 for the boon, right?
Oh, yeah, you do. You'll get a +1. Yep, thank you, Peter. Appreciate it. Yeah, you recover. No kind of nothing bad happens. Nice roll, Gim. That's the best possible outcome that actually could have happened. All right, so that's
that
it for
fluid
him.
That when Leopold jumped on the guy, the fluid that squirted out.
That's still so nasty.
I just like the little noise. All right, Leopold, you're up.
No, I can only imagine all that stuff right there of him swinging at me was me like being like, "Oh God, I can't see. Is he over here? Whoosh! Is he over here?" Doing like a
yeah.
Mr. Magoo.
You've seen like a shadow flash in front of you as he shifted, but you're still dazed until the end of your turn. So you can take that off, but you're still going to be suffering from the effect. So go ahead and attack. He's going to get a +4 because of the cover
You've done
bonus.
it again.
Yeah, exact same.
Fudge Moss, thanks for
Okay,
the follow. I
piercing
appreciate
strike
it,
on
Fudge
this guy.
Moss.
No. Yeah,
Yep,
piercing
you can
strike
do
this
you
time.
can do
Don't
one
remember
action
piercing strike.
basically. So let's see what you do. Hopefully you'll hit. If you hit, you may kill him.
Kill him.
So now I'm going to have a 20.
That would be 19 versus reflex.
That's a miss. That would have been a
Okay,
hit
well,
normally, but with his cover bonus, it is a miss. So he basically kind of pushes your attack away with his shield and mace. Almost a hit. Ren, you're up now.
Let's laser face him in the back.
Hey, Amy Games, how's it going?
And I missed.
You did miss. Anything else for you? Go ahead and do any movements you want free. Go ahead and go.
Okay.
Ah, nice burp.
I decide forget this magic clerk and I get up behind him.
Okay.
I start to jam my spear through his chest.
Ooh, nice. Combat advantage also. No, yeah, you will, because there's no more days condition on the half-elf. So, well, on the elf, I'm sorry. Add +2 also to your roll. What's up, Wee Willie? That's a hit. I think you just ran him through. Let's see your damage, and plus you'll get hex for that also, right? Or does it have to be a certain particular type of damage?
It has to be my magic to get
Okay.
damage, I think.
All right.
But
He goes down. He's dead. All right, you guys are out of combat.
As this happens, I gleefully slide my spear out of his chest, grinning.
Yeah, he falls off of your spear. As Leopold, you can see the spear come through the front of his armor, kind of pierce through his armor that he's wearing, which is chainmail, and you can see the front of his spear, and just kind of slide off of the front of it. Falls, actually knocks you up against the wall.
I'm going to loot the captain.
Okay. You loot the captain, Gim. He has scale armor, a nice heavy shield, a spear, and you have that's what you find on him.
I'm going to take the heavy shield off of him, and the feat I took for level 4 was heavy shield mastery, or heavy shield proficiency, and I'll start using that heavy shield.
That works out perfectly, doesn't it?
That gives you an extra 1.
Yeah, there you go.
Do we find anything else useful in the other two?
On the normal, on the warmongers, you're going to find 2 suits of chainmail, 2 nice mace, and 2 longbows. And if you guys need any kind of arrows, the hobgoblin arrows are of a quality that will refill your quiver. Critical fail. Thanks for the host, man. Appreciate it.
Pick up the shuriken I throw, and then go into the other room and begin searching this pile of junk in the right corner.
I was wondering if you were going to remember that shuriken. Nice job, dude.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember to pick up those things.
Yeah.
I'll search the beds too.
Okay.
How nice are the maces?
They're just normal quality.
Oh, okay. Well, I just turn around and go look outside.
All right. So Leopold, over there at the crates and boxes, basically you find 4 corked bottles of a fine red elvish wine. 4 corked bottles. That Ren will...
Keep it away from Ren.
Yeah, keep him away from Ren, because she'll want to make Molotov cocktails out of and start throwing them.
Hey, it turned out alright.
It did.
Yeah.
It's elvish wine alcohol abuse, though.
Does anybody want to go back to where we started this fight at and start searching all those bodies with me?
I'm searching the beds.
Alright, so...
I'll come along, Leopold.
Alright, one at
I'm
a
ready to
time.
rest.
You find those bottles of wine. Let's see, in the bed, Gim, as you're searching the bed, you find a small chest under the bed.
Well, looky here. Found a chest, mates. Leopold, get your ass in here.
You can hear Gim screaming at you from down the hall, Leopold.
Let's head back.
That's good for
Leopold.
him.
He may need us.
We got a chest to open.
We got bodies down here we can search. It isn't like it's going anywhere.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys want to meet somewhere centrally, and let's take care of this bottom area first, Leopold. So,
Okay.
Yeah, you found that piece of parchment on the table. We've already, looked at that. There were some other crude plans, to attack Winter Haven and whatnot. The chest, you have the chest there. The beds, basically they're just, flea-ridden mattresses, typical goblin living. The crates and boxes, you found 4 bottles of a fine red elvish wine. If you guys are going to take those, just put them on your sheet.
I didn't want to take them, so if somebody else wants to put those down, I'm good.
Okay. So, that's what you guys find in this area here.
Okay.
Dave, I want to do a perception check at this door.
Sure, the door to the bottom, absolutely, go for it.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do that perception check if you want.
Okay, Dave, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to look at this chest and start trying to pop it open.
You get up to the door, Peter, and you really can't. You hear nothing but silence. You don't hear anything coming from past that door. All right, so the chest. Yeah, what's up, Peter?
Is this where Leopold had saw that those wine and stuff.
Yeah, you can see that, now that all of the crates are basically ravaged and the lids are pried off, some straw and hay, and then you can see the indentions where 4 bottles of wine were inside of a crate.
Well, Leopold, did you take them or not?
No, I didn't take them.
Okay, I'll take them then.
Okay.
Not my type of drink, bro.
Get them nice and wrapped up, and they'll last a while until someone uses the Horn of Blasting that you guys are fixing to get. I'm gonna, my default magic item for every one of my games is gonna be a Horn of Blasting, just to where it just causes so much goddamn havoc in every one of my games.
Yes.
Breaking potions, and it's gonna be so good.
Until I sell it to someone.
It'll be worth 1 copper piece. Anything that's any fun item like that is sort of like in an MMO. Your starting longsword, when you try to sell it back to the vendor, he gives you 1 copper. Or sometimes he even says, "I do not want this item." So that's what the Horn of Blasting will be.
Yeah, so many do that. The starting weapons, you cannot sell or trade this
After
item.
the first problem with that, then
It's
I'll
found.
find a hole and I
Pick
will
up.
dump it in there.
Yeah, you could just give it to me and I can just use it to, toss it on you guys accidentally.
We can find Big Dirt. He'd love to have this.
So if I blew the horn behind him, would it launch him forward?
We'll have
We still need
to.
do some dwarf tossing.
A little
Oh.
dwarf missile there. Give him just
Ooh.
puts his spear or his sword out there, and
I love
Dwarf
it.
in flight. Riding in the danger zone. Do, do, do.
It's funny when you crack yourself up. I love it.
So, Leopold, you're doing the second
So good.
Yeah, gonna do inside on the chest, I think, first, and make sure there's no traps on it or anything like that. With the 26, does it look safe?
Yeah, it looks pretty safe, Leopold.
Next, I pull out my thieves' tools and all that stuff, and I'm gonna pop this lock, hopefully.
Okay.
A 19.
Yeah, it unlocks. Click.
Okay. Open it up nice and slow, making sure I point it at Gimli if in case it blows up.
When you open it up, no, it doesn't blow up. When you open it up, Leopold, there is a very, very, very bright reflection that comes out of this chest. There is a great assortment of items in this chest. This is you almost want to shut the lid and say nothing's in here. You see so much stuff. There's actually quite a bit in this
Too
locker.
late.
Grab it
Not
and be
that
like,
kind of
my precious.
Yeah, you can see that as he opens the chest, sort of like a radiant light spills out into the room. So what you do find in here are several items. The first thing you find is a pile of gold, which is about 450 gold total. And there's really
There's
no
clearly
other
no gold in here, guys.
no other
Just wanna make sure
coins are in this. You also see that there are several items sticking out of the gold. So you can see that there is a hilt, a red-colored hilt, sticking in the gold. You can also see that there is a handle to something sticking out of the pile of gold as well. And you can also find what appears to be a big piece of cloth that's kind of just jumbled up and thrown into the chest also.
At this point, I tell the guys there, remember what that female told us, that this orc should have the mirror from the thick side.
Okay, I take the chest and I check it into the other room, since we got a table there, and I start laying everything out that you just described and all that.
Okay.
So put out the red hilted hilt, put out the thing with the handle, and I try to be careful with the thing with the cloth in case the mirror's in it.
All right, one
I'm gonna
second.
shut the tapestry, Dave.
I think we pulled it down.
Did we pull it down? I thought we tried to,
Yeah, I
but we
think
didn't.
so.
Yeah, the tapestry came down. Yeah, you definitely pulled the
Okay.
tapestry down. All right, so you pull the hilt. You see the hilt? You pull the hilt out. It is a beautiful short sword.
I love you.
The handle, when you pull the handle out, it is a war hammer. There's also this massive pile of gold. You pull the cloth out. It is a beautiful purple set of robes.
90 gold apiece.
Yeah, there's only 90 gold in here, according to Gim. Let's keep it that way.
And
Apiece.
okay, so I need just 1 second. So we'll do all of this right now. So you guys,
Battle hammer?
yeah, there's a battle hammer, and there you go.
Ooh.
So what do you guys think? There's all this treasure in front of you. Possibly payment from Calarol. That's what you guys are probably thinking.
I'll start spreading out the gold like Gimli said and all that. Give everybody their 90.
Did we find a mirror in there at all?
You do not find a mirror.
What was the last item? Was the cloth thing? I'm sorry, I didn't
Purple
get that.
Oh, it's a robe.
Yeah, you pulled the robe out. You pulled there's a one-handed warhammer sets on the table. There's a beautiful short sword, and then there's all of the gold that is in this chest. So you guys are divvying this gold apart, I guess.
Yeah, doing that right now.
Okay.
9
So
gold each.
Peter,
As-
you don't use a warhammer, do you?
No.
I got the hammer.
I'm quite fond of my Acris anyways.
all right, so let me guys give you a couple magic items, and as you guys are divvying out the gold out of the chest, you also find a horn.
I heard this horn's a cursed item. Don't touch it. It binds on touch.
Frankie Pokemon, thank you very much for the follow. All right, so you guys got a beautiful short sword, a beautiful hammer. You also have this nice, beautiful set of robes in front of you, and this horn.
Yeah.
Depending on what this robe does, it have to be either me or Ren.
Well, I got the hammer. You guys can go ahead and divvy up on the rest of this crap.
Crap.
Thanks, Gim.
Thanks,
For,
Kim.
for some of us, this is like maybe the first time they got a magic item so far, so I'm kind of excited about this. Shush.
I love it.
I've got a magic one.
Well, I still got those +2 undies from Lord Keegan still, so I mean, I don't think those do anything, but I still got them.
Hey man, you got what was it? Superhuman underwear. It's okay.
Yeah, I hope it don't bunch up on you.
That's just creepy.
David, can
I'm
we
gonna-
take a short rest to identify all the items quickly?
Sure. Where would you like to? Would you like to check out everything else that is to the north also? Kind of knock all of this
to
out
the
at one
north as
time.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll head on up there.
Okay. So
We got
basically,
north to the south too.
yeah, there's a door to the south, and remember, there's the hall that goes to the south also. Remember from when you guys came in, where you guys the first time you
that's
guys
right.
came down, there was it
the
was sort of
wall
like a walled off area, and then the second time you guys came back down, you were like, hey, there's no wall there.
I'm gonna say to the group I've been listening to this door and I haven't heard anything.
So the other goblins up north basically just had normal equipment and basically another 50 gold that you could split. So basically, if you guys are splitting it, everybody can get another 10 gold apiece. Now you have the horn. You have the short sword, you have the warhammer, and you have the robes. What are you guys doing with this stuff?
I got the warhammer.
Okay, Gim, you're going to put... this is what you got right here. You got the short hammer. We're going to say that you guys had the short rest also. Now, the weapon is just a +1 magic weapon. So you're going to put magic weapon in brackets, and it is a level 1 +1 warhammer +1. You'll add an additional d6 in case you ever get a crit, so you'll do max damage plus an additional d6 for the crit. So that's what you got. You got a warhammer +1. Leopold, the short sword that you found...
Yes, sir.
...is called a vicious short sword. This is the vicious short sword. It is a level 2, which is a +1, and it gives you +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls, but you're going to notice that if you do crit, it will do a 1d12 damage bonus for the +1. So that is what you have, and you can put vicious weapon in the brackets, and +1 you'll add +1 to hit, +1 to damage, and don't forget, on a crit you do an additional d12. So all of you should be doing that. You guys are always missing your crit damages. I noticed that.
Yeah, I think I forgot to do it.
You did.
during that fight.
Yep, you sure did. I did not say anything. Don't forget.
No, I realised halfway through.
Yep. All right. So your vicious weapon, that is what you found.
Okay, and I just wanted to make sure I got you right when I wrote this down. A vicious sword, +1 to attack, +1 to damage, and on that crit I get that 1d12. Is that right?
Only on a crit you'll get 1d12. That is correct.
Right. Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You
When I asked
didn't
Regan,
have any
I've
magic
got
items
this,
yet, so...
special armour I got a while ago. Do you want to take the robes?
So, as you pick up the robes actually, they kind of fluff in your hand, and now you're holding a bag. It's not a set of robes. It actually transforms into a small bag.
Bag holding.
Oh, we can only hope, right?
So I will go ahead and leave these two cards up here, the vicious weapon and magic weapon, until you guys get those on your sheet. So yeah, as you go to fluff the robe out, beautiful purple robe, all of a sudden it kind of flutters and rips itself out of your hands, flutters, and as you kind of step back a little bit, a bag falls into your hands.
Huh, what is that?
Yeah, I look and say, what is that?
Alright, so you guys
Start practicing magic.
give me an Arcana check on this bag.
I'll do it.
I'll do it as well.
Everybody's gonna do everybody's gonna be fighting over this bag. It is just a simple brown bag made of a canvas.
And I got 21 days.
You've read and seen something like this before. I'm gonna send you a Telecrasher. Don't you be going to the stream and watching. Keep those browsers minimized.
My hammer is a +1 to hit, +1 to damage, correct?
Yeah.
That is true. That is correct. So that is what you remember in previous tombs and books that you've read in the
Yeah,
Mage
guys,
Towers.
I seem to remember this item. It's some sort of magical property where there's more space in the bag than there seems to be.
It is a bag of holding. This bag can hold up to 200 pounds in weight or 20 cubic feet in volume, but it always weighs only 1 pound. And drawing an item from the bag is a minor action.
You want to ask, was there anything in it right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check quickly my hand and see if I can.
You feel around in there,
Don't fall
and
in.
yeah, you feel around in there, and you go all the way to your shoulder, and you feel nothing in there. And then you say, "Oh, wait, hold on, just a second," and then you set your hand on something and you pull it out, and it's a silver coin. There's one silver in
One
that.
silver coin. Considering you don't do silver.
La 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 la. Hey, you just got a bag of holding. I mean, what the heck? So let the fighting begin on that bag of holding. Who's going to take that?
I got quick draw now. I can pull stuff out of that thing for days, son.
So can I? I've got a quick
Why
draw.
not give it to the cleric?
Yeah, give it to the cleric.
Sure, I'll hold things for you guys.
I'll roll you for it.
I look to say
1d6.
I don't need that.
Oh, you can all use it to store things in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Say
But
to
we're
guys, is there
rolling just to see
anything?
who holds on to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
What's
guys,
up,
if you put the wine in the
Sanders? No problem,
Alright, evens is
man.
me and odds
I
you?
saw that. I had to
Okay,
troll
that's
him.
deal.
Alright, 1d6.
1d6. You want to roll it or you want me to roll it?
I gotcha.
Okay. She's going to rig those dice. Dave's famous DM bot's going to kick in and make it where I lose.
No?
Or Dave, do you want to do
How about a dice cam roll?
yeah, dice cam.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
dice
do
cam
a
roll.
dice cam
Fine.
roll. All right. So how do you guys want to do it? Everybody in it? 1d10 divided by 5 or what? Or
it's gonna be me
d6?
and Leo, or me and yeah.
What even
Yeah,
die
we're
do you
gonna-
want? Do you want to use a 4-sided, 6-sided, 8-sided,
even and
10-sided?
odd.
I got evens for 6-sided dice.
And I got
Okay.
iron for
All right.
6-sided.
All right, ready? Here we go. I'm
Okay,
rolling.
hype.
Here we go. Evens is someone and odds is someone. Here we go. Dice cam. Here we go. It is this number right here, a 2.
Yes!
I call rigs. I call shenanigans. and all
No,
that
just
stuff.
watch
There was-
the stream.
That was
Just watch
free-
the stream.
Yep.
pre-recorded
Watch the stream.
dice roll and all that stuff.
It hasn't come up yet, so just keep watching. It looks like I'm doing something because you can see me shaking something. Looks like I'm doing something totally wrong there.
So inappropriate.
Put on that willy warmer.
Dude.
No, the Willy Warmer. Thanks, Big Dirt. I just ordered a thong to put around that thing so I could wear it with no problems. All right, so there you
Saw
go.
that roll. I got it.
Yep.
You enjoy your bag of holding.
Oh, I will.
Dave, I'm going to send you a tale of robbing her now.
Ooh, I like it. Let's do it.
And that's the fall of the party right there.
The bag of holding.
Oh, considering we're all around you, you don't really want to do that now.
Alright, so you guys ready to see what's in this room down here?
Yeah, that.
Do we have anything that can heal
Actually,
our
you
bloody
use your healing
friend?
surges.
Remember, you can take your healing surges because we
Oh,
took a
Yeah,
rest.
Yep.
we're on a
I-
short rest.
I took it. My bad.
Now, you also have this horn also. And I wasn't kidding about the horn. There is a horn as you guys were divvying out the gold from the chest. Yes.
Now, do
This
I
is
really
all.
want to trust Leopold with a horn blasting?
No. I think the best bet is for our leader to have the horn and all that stuff for that rally of the troops and things like that. When we're in the middle of a battle and all that.
Alright, I'll take the horn.
Okay. The horn of blasting is not a. It is something that I created because the original horn of blasting in 4E I believe is about level 15 to 17. So there is a massive gold because it's a wondrous item. So there's a massive gold. I think it was like 65,000 or 100,000 gold piece price tag. So I've changed the power. When I finished the card, I didn't quite get the card done. So I will get the card done, and I will put that up. But it is a Horn of Blasting. It's not your traditional. It's basically something that I've created a lower version of that thing. And yes, there will be a there's going to be pros and cons to it. So
instead of having dysentery, you only get a fart.
A blood fart, maybe. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's take. You guys want to take a break? It's like right about 10 o'clock. So
yeah, break right now would
cool.
be fine.
And also throughout the week, whenever I get this Horn of Blasting card done, I'm going to make it just like I made your sword card, Peter. And as soon as I get that done, I'm going to put it right on the role play page where you guys will be, and you guys will be able to. But it's basically, this is the way how my Horn of Blasting is going to work. It's going to work much like the 5th edition Horn of Blasting. Now, how it's going to work is this: there's a 20% chance that it's going to just blow up, regardless. So the first time you use it, we're doing percentile. If it blows up, then it's going to do 10d8 damage to the actual person using it. And it will also do a blast, close blast 5 of an additional 5d8. So
just let me know when you're going to blow that sucker.
Yeah, the wielder's going to take 10d8.
Out of the way.
I'm going to rename this to Horn of Big Dirt.
Yeah, and then, like I said, it's 20%. But also, everything that is glass is going to need to make a saving throw. So any kind of potions, they'll need to make saving throws. Just regular saving throws, D20. And the rolls will, if you have a boon, then yes, that'll work as well. So it'll be just going to be a normal D20 saving throw. Anything 10 up will survive. Anything 10 below will be, broken. Now there's going to be damage as well. And it's going to be, I believe, I haven't really figured it out yet, but I think it's going to be probably 3d10, 4d10 damage on, and it'll go in a blast. So it'll be a 3x3 blast. So it's going to, but if it explodes, I believe it's going to be 10d8 and then 5d8 on the explosion. So there's a 20% chance that it can blow up. And it's not an accumulative blast where the next time you use it, it's 40 and then 60 and then it's eventually just going to blow up. So you're going to have like a 20% chance of it blowing up. And it'll be pretty nice. Sure, again.
Yeah, why don't we take a long rest? Because I think we have another battle that's going to be epic in the future. And we'll need something to fight with.
I'm going to say, I don't know, I'm going to spot right here. We could take a long rest and not have to.
So there's going to be that temptation to use that horn.
Stuff. We just
That's what I
want.
want.
Before we fought these guys.
That was a short one.
Yeah, everything we've done is short rest.
No, before we fought these guys.
Well, you guys have basically had 2 encounters in a row, Peter. So
I'm saying before we fought all these guys, we took a long rest.
Yeah. You guys are going to pretty much hit a milestone anyway, so we'll say that you guys can just go ahead and get a long rest and be back up to full powers, full surges, all of that good stuff. New day is here. A new day is among us.
Sweet.
We leveled up too, so I mean.
Thank you, Dave.
Maybe.
Do we have experience points?
No. Yes, actually you do. So everybody's going to go ahead and get a total of 310 EXP for these 2 encounters. 310. And you guys are still at basically level 3 EXP. So you'll get level 5 whenever you hit level 5. But you're still in level 3 EXP range. And remember, I give you guys level 4 early because it's gonna do nothing but get harder from here on out. So
we all should be at 3,400 EXP.
somewhere around there.
I've got 3390.
No, Stig,
3390.
come up with a proposal, Stig, and get with me, and we'll think
I
about
swear
it.
we had like 90 points. Well, if you guys all had that, then I have it wrong then.
Math's hard. I feel you.
Math is strong.
Yeah, it is hard.
Too strong.
All right. So which way do you guys want to go? Do you guys want to go back east, or do you want to go south, or where do you guys
Take
want
us
to go?
to the south real
We were
quick.
going to do that break first.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
before we
yeah.
kept
Do you
on
want a
going.
break, Dave?
All right, everybody. Yeah, absolutely.
Back from
Let's
the little
let's
breaky
go ahead and get our.
We have a new
User.
bard in the house.
Do what now again?
You missed it, Dave. We were getting serenaded by Orange.
Oh,
Okay.
was she singing?
Ren,
Oh yeah, and playing a
I-
ukulele in the background.
I accidentally left my mic on and I was just practicing.
Ren, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, go.
Yeah, go for it. Let's hear some.
Okay. I feel like nothing was real until I met you. I feel like we connect and I really get you.
Very good.
I said you're a beautiful girl, would it upset you? Just the way you look tonight. Silhouette said I'll never forget it. Oh, Fiona. Your fist has touched my heart.
Oh.
Oh, 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 Fiona. I won't let anything in this world keep us apart. I won't let anything in this world keep us apart.
Yay!
Awesome. You are officially playing a bard from now on.
See, got it.
So is that your song that you wrote, or is that like
a-
another song?
Is it
It's
from
a
Adventure
song
Time?
from Adventure Time.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, she is your next American Idol.
Now she has musical talent there. They won't let her win. She's able to play an instrument. She has to use synthesizers and auto tune and everything else. So sorry.
It's awesome. Sounded awesome. Great job.
Dave, I got a
so
little
much.
announcement.
I
too.
applaud
I
you.
want to mention to you, in June, I may have to skip a week or two.
No problem, man.
I got to pick up my my next future Dungeon Dragon player.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Elaborate.
Got
Can
a-
you elaborate a
I
little
got
bit
a
more on that?
little boy on the way.
You got a little bun in the oven, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Congrats.
You're
My-
gonna have a whole
uh,
group eventually,
I got
aren't
three
you?
girls. I got 3 girls right now. So
Wow.
this is our one boy.
I think you should have it. Well, a good party for 4th edition is 5. So, I would suggest probably maybe one more. Maybe your wife could be the 5th, and there you go. There's your group
I
game.
know.
There's your group. Wow. So that's awesome, man. Congratulations on little
Well,
boy,
thank you.
huh? I just want to let you know that in July my son will be hitting 18, and that is awesome. That is awesome too.
I know.
18 to go for you though.
It's a long time for me.
Yeah. Congratulations, man. It's always awesome having another kid. I only have one. I don't plan on having any more. So
It came as it did. I'm happy about it, so I'm excited.
that is cool, man. That is awesome. All right. So we are going to go ahead and pick up where we left off. So yeah, congratulations again. Beautiful singing too, Orange. Wow.
Thanks.
Maybe when we go into the next part of the next leg of the adventure, maybe we'll crack open Player Handbook 2 and let you play a bard. How about that?
Sure, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. Maybe we'll just crack open all 3 players' handbooks and every single resource book in 4th edition and just let you guys go hog wild and just go full board on 4E. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about that. So,
Please, no, there's so much if you use every single book.
that would be pretty. That would be so much work on my part going through all the errata. So, but yeah, the bard though, that would be cool to have a bard. You could play some music for us.
Bard has some really neat skills too.
Yeah.
My 4E game has one.
Yeah, vicious mockery, man. It's
Vicious
awesome.
mockery, blunder. You got at will that can mark enemies for other people.
Yeah, it is awesome, and you can heal. So that's a cool
You can
thing.
heal.
All right, so you guys found all this goody gear, all this good equipment. You guys can also go ahead and I'll take your bloodied off of you, so you're no longer bloodied. Everybody's back up at full hit points, full powers. Everybody's got an action point back now too. You guys, I'm easy now. I'm totally easy now. Hades Blight, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. And
Wait, do I win Serenade points?
you get to you win Serenade points that will unlock the Bard class for you. So you just got the Unlock Bard achievement for playing that song.
Sweet.
So I will allow you to play a Bard if you wanted to.
I told you, Ren.
So you guys found a bag of holding, a +1 Warhammer that Gim took, a +1 vicious short sword.
Yep, got it.
And you guys are wanting to go into this door into the left hand, the bottom corner of the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everyone. I checked the door already. I didn't hear anything behind.
Thank you
it,
again
so
for the follow.
Count of 3. I'm gonna
Appreciate
open
it.
I want to test my new hammer. Get
Oh,
out
and
of
I'm
the
not
way. I'm
bloodied
coming
anymore.
through.
Sure
So,
thing, and
1,
Bible.
2, 3. Open the door, Dave.
All right. You see a room that goes into about 30 feet or so, and it smells really bad in here. You see another chest, and you see another bed to the south. And this is probably the captain's room.
I'll check the bed.
So, Leopold, do you want to check for traps on that chest?
Haha, yeah. I'll give everybody else a chance to look around first, and I'll be the only one in here to do it, because I got a bad feeling.
I'm gonna guess this bed probably smells really bad. She said the room smells terrible. So I'll just kind of take my sword and move stuff around, the blankets and stuff, and see if there's anything in it.
Yeah, there's like fleas and worms and all kinds
Exactly.
of crap. Yeah, it's disgusting, man.
In this side to side to and then cast Eldritch Blast at it.
I was putting stuff on the bed until you said all the fleas and worms and stuff. Now I'll just say that ask him if he wants to take a nap.
No, I'll tip the bed over. See what's under it.
There's nothing under the bed, Gim. It's basically just sitting on
Just
boxes.
cooties, huh?
Yeah, cooties, fleas, straw. Yeah,
I don't
just
want to catch filth fever
yeah,
off it or
it's
anything.
disgusting. Probably the captain's, and you can see several portraits on the wall of other hobgoblin females and little runts also,
Little stick
hand drawn. No, not stick figures. They're actually drawn with like a different colored type of charcoal. And it probably looks like a charcoal drawing.
Not going
Is the
to
charcoal
touch.
nearby?
I am not going to touch that blanket.
Is what nearby, Peter?
Is there some charcoal nearby?
No, there is not. But just the portraits that are hanging up on the wall.
I was going to modify them.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, there's not. There's none that you can see
Hey,
around.
I throw Peter some chalk.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
You enjoy? If he
All
needs
right.
it, I have ink and quill. So I mean, if he needs to.
So I draw a picture of a dwarf with a battle axe and swinging it, and the caption says "Reaping Strike."
The Ghostbuster symbol, X. Well, the line through it.
Put a
What say you?
put a smile on my face, huh?
I know. He thought he had you, man. He thought he was gonna He thought that Reaping Strike was an outdated combat maneuver. That the current armor and shields were just too much for that.
Well, back to the game. What's in this chest here, Leopold?
I was going to give you guys a chance to get out of the room first before I started doing anything to it, because I got a bad feeling and I'm nervous about it.
Trust my rogue's expert opinion
Alright.
here.
Okay. Dave, I'm going to do a perception check
Are you
on
coming with us, Kim?
that area and all that stuff just to make sure everything's kosher, and then I'm going to go into that thievery roll.
Your perception check reveals absolutely nothing. It looks like it's locked. As everybody leaves the room, I love it. We'll see you later.
He asked us to.
I know. So good.
Okay, well, I pull out my thieves tools, I put them on the ground, start, focusing and all that, hoping for the best here. 21.
As you're down there, you found that there was a very poisonous needle that probably would have poked you, and it almost did. But you started to see the point of something as you were down there, messing with the tumblers and trying to use the lights, and you actually deactivated that trap. It was a very poisonous needle that would not have been good for you.
Yeah, disable it and all that, like you said, and pop open up the chest nice and slow, and hopefully not die.
You pop it open.
Yep, but we see
All right.
inside.
You see no coins, but you see two items that are basically wrapped in what appears to be a cloth, and it's tied. The cloths are, the each little looks like two little packages.
Okay, I take them out. I pass them to Gim and Free since they're near me, and so we can take them and put them on the table in the other room. And also, Dave, during our long rest and all stuff, I want to say that I sketched anything else I needed to for this place, just to make sure I got those down.
Well, there at the bottom there was also some charcoal in the bottom of the crate.
No,
So
I don't need that.
Yeah, there was a couple chunks of charcoal down the bottom. Look at Peter's first one in
I'll
there.
go grab that.
In case
come
we
back
need a
over
heat
here.
source.
And I enhanced the female hobgoblin.
How do you enhance the portrait?
Oh my.
I gotta hear
I
this.
upped the proportions of everything.
Okay, it sounds good. Bigger eyes, bigger nose, stuff like that. Is that the proportions you were talking about?
Yeah, that's
Bigger,
what we'll
bigger
say.
chest.
Don't forget to accentuate her tail.
Yeah. I love it.
Ren, why are you still bloody?
I shouldn't be.
Oh, Dave needs to get rid of that. We can't do it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to do too many things right now. So, all right.
I start to walk out of the room, and I come back. Oh, then I draw another picture of a dwarf and make it look like it's eating the hobgoblin children, and put the word gimlet underneath it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Too far.
Wow. And Gim never knew that because he never was never in the room with you.
Oh, he'd approve. I know he would.
Well, I'm going to put this package.
I was gonna
on
give him
the
a trap,
table.
but he
Already
got a
clocked
20.
Got on the table.
I was
spread
just
out
looking
and
for
everything.
a 20 DC, and he got a 21. So, I mean, that's just the way it is. All right, so you open up one of the packages, and one of the packages is a suit of chainmail. In the other package, there is a suit of leather armor and a sling.
Leopold, you got
Oh,
yourself
my.
another.
Yeah, I say, guys, we should try to identify these quickly. We take a short rest to identify them.
I already got what I want.
All right, so there is a magic weapon. It is a sling +1. There is also +1 chainmail and +1 leather armor. So now this is going to give everyone a +1 weapon and +1 armor. You guys are going to need it going into the next stages of the adventure. Because these are all going to be the converted 4th edition. Once we go into the next part of the adventure, everything is going to be converted to 4e errata, which is going to take time, but I've already been doing this. And the creatures are going to be hitting a lot harder, getting more to hit, less hit points. So combat will start speeding up once we get out of this leg of the adventure. So
I imagine the slinging, leather off, or Leopold and chainmails for Ren.
Yes, the Ren can take the chainmail. Put magic armor, and then it's +1 chainmail. Magic weapon in parentheses, just like I did on your card. Just put magic weapon in parentheses, Leopold, and then under it put sling. Or in the box where sling is already, just put magic weapon in parentheses. +1 to hit, +1 to damage. Don't forget you get a crit bonus. Also, the leather armor is for you, Leopold, because you literally had no magic items at all. Now you got 3 tonight. So,
like I said, I appreciate it.
no problem. Everybody's got magical weapons and magical armor now, or implements. So,
Free, what kind of armor you got?
so I just wanted to get caught up. You know what I mean, everyone?
Leather?
It's a +1 leather armor, I think.
Okay.
But it also
Nice dark blue, man. I love that. That's
which I
great.
can use as a minor action in Surge. If I'm bloody, to give me resist 10 until the end of my next turn.
Ren, you want to put this armor I got off that captain there in that bag of yours?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. Here you go.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, also I'll drop off the sword, my non-magical short sword in there, and also the armor that I'm taking off, replacing too, if you don't mind, Ren.
So
Yeah, that's
now
fine.
you're the pack mule.
Yep, congratulations.
I
Congratulations.
got my purse. How can I complain, you know?
Well, she's got a great purse. She can lose a lot of stuff in there.
Nice purse. Alright, so what do you guys think? You guys need any help getting that stuff on your sheets? Getting your bonuses added in?
Yeah, I think I'm doing it right. I'll double check with you off stream and all that, so we're not slowing everything down.
No, just wherever it says weapon damage on your character sheet, just put in brackets, put magical weapon. Magic weapon.
I am.
Yeah, and just hit OK, and then just make sure sling's under it and put +1. So your sling is going to give you +1 to hit, +1 to damage, and don't forget to change your to hit and your to damage. And you'll be good to go.
Yep, I think I am. I got it.
There you go. Leather armor. It's leather 1, I think. I think
Right.
it's level 1. Let's see. Let me find it. Yeah, it'll be level 1.
Okay, I think I'm good to go. Now I wish we went in this room before we went on that break and all that stuff, so we didn't have to hold up everything like that.
It's alright, you guys got plenty of magic, so it's okay. 4th edition is all about magic items, man. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of magic items in 4th edition, so I'm not even worried about it, man. The game's going to start getting harder anyway, so...
Quickly then, to do your armor, you need to do magic armor, not just magic armor.
Yeah, put magic
In
armor
parentheses.
in parentheses. There you go.
Okay, where to now?
I guess we go towards that wall that's disappeared.
I'll do that for you real quick, Leopold. Hit your save button, and then I'll take care of it real quick for you.
Okay.
Alright. Are you out? Hold on one second.
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm out.
Need 1 second, everybody. I'm helping one of the people in the game. Adding a couple cards to his...
On Spotify, I'm listening to epic music and all that stuff for D&D, and right now I'm ready for a big fight. It's getting me hyped.
Alright, so don't forget to add +1 to your armor class up top where your AC is.
Yep.
From
I did that.
I see
Thank
it.
you.
Wow, you got a 20 AC now? Holy shit. I gotta start giving these creatures like +30 to hit you guys now. Because I'm rolling so bad. Oh! Alright.
Gim's better than me.
So we're back. I'll look at everybody's sheets also and make sure you guys have everything done right. If you guys have any questions, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are the best times to get a hold of me. Alright. So what do you guys think? You guys are going, you guys have no other alternative but to go north.
I said, let's go back to that hallway that goes down. Let's before we go up there, let's not like just charge in there like we did. We got ourselves messed this last time. Let's be a little sneaky.
A little sneaky.
Or less obvious, just traipsing in wherever we want to go.
Okay, and I want to
I know
double
we're
check.
badass and all, but
You guys are pretty stocked for level 4, Peter. You guys are definitely pretty stocked out for level 4, that's for sure.
I still want to hear that siren again.
Oh,
yeah.
You just go in there and hit the switch, man. I'm sure you could probably...
I said I don't want to hear it.
I was hoping you did want to hear it. Oh my goodness, all of a sudden it malfunctions. Listen to that. The Hobgoblin alarm is now going off. I'm just kidding.
We all run out of the building. We're good. We're going to go find some place else to adventure at. So we're going north, right?
No, south. We already got north up there. We're going down south.
South.
There's a hallway here.
Thanks for playing.
I'm sorry, I was in the middle of playing Worlds of Tank, like my hero, Big Dirt.
Everybody give me a perception check, please. Yeah, and the new macro system is going to have all your skill checks, everything in there too. So, oh wow, Crasher, Leopold, Gimlet, all you guys hear a coming from the entrance area, sort of like something coughing up, maybe phlegm or something. You can hear it echoing through the western chamber, back towards the area where you guys came in.
You mean stairs going up?
I bet it's Gim's friend.
Or it's the ghost of...
I say,
Slug
Gim,
back to
hold
haunt
up. Let one of us people
Yeah.
with quieter steps go first.
The sneaky guys might want to go first, but we'll let you go ahead.
I think Gim's worried that his friend's dying over there.
Oh yeah, the gnome, right?
His gnome friend, yeah.
Hey, Brandon, you coming?
What up, bro?
So as you
Or should I say lefty?
You notice that he is gone, Gim. The door of the cage is open. But one of the goblins to your left, there's like a coagulated pool of blood, and it looks like he's barely hanging on. They took the gnomes.
Who took him?
I'll do a heal check to stabilize him.
Okay.
Who took the gnome?
Let's go ahead and do your heal check real quick. All right, you get him stabilized. He's definitely, Peter. You can tell that he is definitely, even though you have him stabilized, he's going to die. Just his wound hasn't been treated. He's just lost too much blood.
I'll tell him, you're going to make it. And I'll look at Gim and I'll just kind of shake my head no.
Gim, as you tell him, who took it. A tiefling took the gnomes. I did hear them say, the boss. And then he dies.
I look at Free and says, do you know what he's talking about?
No.
Did you take him?
I think
I'm assuming it was
with
Bruce
you guys all the
Springsteen.
time. How could I do that?
I don't know, you got all this teleport thing going on.
Oh boy, here we go.
They said a tiefling. Free's not the only tiefling in the world.
No, I just asked him if he knew anything about this.
The only tieflings I know were from the slave camp I was in.
So we have another player.
I put my hand on Free's shoulder and says, I trust my tiefling here. I don't think he'd let Lefty go on you, Gim. He knows how much you love him.
The gnome is gone, Gim. What is up with that?
Well, I tell you, I trust Free. I just wanted to know who took him. And if I hear correctly, what exactly was that again? He died. Do I recollect what he said?
Yeah,
All he said was he was a tiefling and boss.
About the boss.
Boss.
Maybe it was the boss of the river.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he said balls.
That's what I thought I heard.
Nice.
That's what I thought I heard.
I think
Oh my
Tiefling
god.
with big brass balls.
Unbelievable.
So it might be free. It might have been free.
Wow, unbelievable.
how do you know how big my balls are?
I've seen how many fights you've gotten into. So.
He would say, cup the balls.
Wow. We are going to ERP
You
now.
know, Ren's the one that started it too.
Well, I know. Yep. Said boss. So you do notice, Leopold, Gim, Peter, also Free, as you guys are looking down this corridor, you see absolutely no light. None of these magical light sources that you've seen fixated throughout the entire complex. All of these magical little gargoyle heads on the walls, none of these at all. Not even none that are lit. There's just the walls are smooth going into pure darkness.
I'll say the group. We can use a sun rod, but we're not going to surprise anyone on our way up.
I just suggested look carefully as we move through, especially the
We're going to
ceilings.
need some sort of light.
Emuratic, thank you very much for the follow,
Ceilings.
Emuratic. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I do have one last sunrod left.
I got some sun rods. I
I
can
got
throw
some
one
too.
down there. Yeah.
And
You're not the only one that has to use one. I mean, I'm okay with going down there loud. I'm not stressing nothing. I mean,
Well,
worst
if you
case
loud,
scenario, we
say-
run back here.
We're
Well,
not going to surprise anyone. So I'm saying everyone be ready.
it's fine with me. I'd rather have you guys be able to see something, because
Hey, if the rest of the party's okay with this, I want to pop a sun rod and just throw it down that hallway and all that.
Be my
It's like
guest.
100 foot, I think it is, light. So Yeah, Dave, I'm gonna pop a sun rod and I'm gonna throw it.
You would fucking do that, wouldn't you? Where I'd have to get a goddamn sun rod out, shrink it down, put light on the goddamn thing.
Let's play some shuffleboard.
Where do you want this thing thrown? You get the sun rod out?
Throw it right about there. Yeah.
Okay.
Right about there.
Okay, sure. You get it. You mother effer.
You're
It's
the one that
is it a-
creates darkness, Dave.
Yeah, I know. Is it 100-foot bright?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. You can see down into the hall. Deduct that sun rod from your sheet also. Looks like it's going into a larger chamber. And possibly it looks like it's where the sun rod starts to, the bright light starts to fade. It looks like it's hitting another wall to the south.
What are
I just want
these?
to say,
What are these marks on the floor?
Marks on the floor like here? Just, just divots out of the concrete. Just, chunks and cracks out of the concrete, Gim. That's what they are.
Okay.
Okay. Free. You want me?
This
to go?
area, Gim, you can tell has not been taken care of. It's in a lot worse shape than the rest of the complex that you've been in. Actually, even though the hobgoblins lived in squalor and piss and shit and flea-ridden mattresses, this is actually in a lot worse shape, Gim.
I'm going to ask him, is this area stable? He's a dwarf and he knows all about this structure and stuff.
Does it
Well-
look like anybody has passed through fairly recently?
Let the rogue check for tracks.
Yeah. Please.
if
You
the
don't-
road goes ahead, I'll follow just behind.
Yeah,
Just try
go ahead and give me a
see.
perception check. Also, Gim, if you'd like to do a dungeoneering check, I'll also, if you want to get into the hall a little bit more and kind of check things out, I'll send a couple tells to everyone. Ipatus, thank you very much for the follow, Ipatus.
Dave, I start looking around for traps and things like that before I start moving down the hallway, and I got a 25.
Okay, Gim, there you go, Gim. That's what you get out of it.
And what does Leopold get?
Big 25.
Well, it looks stable enough for me. Of course, I did make a bad roll.
Hey, Peter, since you know
What's the roll?
stuff better than me, can you look
Got
at
a
these
9.
tracks that I found that look they're heading down south?
Also, thank you very much to
All right, I'll look at the tracks.
Zane2028 for the follow also. Thank you, Zane.
Yeah, no, Dave,
Welcome
I
to the
point out
community.
these tracks that I noticed that are heading down south.
Yeah, these tracks are definitely humanoid. They're a little bit harder seeing that there's no light per se in the chamber, but with your vision, you have no problem at all, seeing the tracks.
And hey, Dave, I pick up my sun rod.
Okay. Now, also, Gim, about as you're looking at, the only thing that you can tell is everything looks stable. Even though there's like massive divots taken out of the ceiling, a couple divots taken out of the, plus there's rubble strewn throughout the entire like 50, 60 foot corridor also. Alright, so you want to throw this sun rod again?
No, I was going to give it to see if Rin will hold it for me, and then I'm going to sneak down to the end of the hallway and all that, try to do some stealth. I mean, I know
Sure.
they're going to know us we're coming, but at
Well,
least
you
maybe
can-
I can give you guys a heads up.
Cover it up. I mean, if you want to put it into your armor or something and kind of cover it up, I mean, you can do that as well. It just depends on how creative you guys want to get. Because it's not shedding any kind of the sun rod is just a magical light. It's not like it's
Magical light.
gonna burn you or anything.
burn anything, yeah. So you could just like wrap it in your cloak.
Well,
And
I would suggest, even if, in my experience, this construction may be stable, I'd be cautious. I have a bad feeling.
You are not the only one, sir. So yeah, if Rune will hold this, I'll go into stealth mode and go sneak up ahead to where it looks like the hallway ends. I got
hold
a
the sunrise.
29 on that stealth.
Okay, so
So that-
Ren, you're basically
I'm
going to
going-
cover up this. You're going to cover up the sun rod. Or are you going to hold on 1 second, Leopold?
Oh,
Are you
sorry.
going to hold the sun rod out to where the 100-foot bright light is showing, Ren, or are you going to kind of like tuck it into your armor or something to kind of shed the light?
I'll tuck it into my arm just to have a little bit of light for everybody near me, but
Okay. So, Leopold, you can go ahead and enter the chamber as, Ren kind of douses the light. You see this is a large chamber. I mean, this is a large chamber.
Dave, I want to make a stealth check as well.
Okay. You're in chainmail, aren't you? So you're going to have some kind of...
No,
like-
I'm in leather.
You're in leather? Okay, that's right. You're in I think you're in what, blood cut or something like that?
I'm in black hat.
Okay. Alright, so you move up with the elf. You guys can see this is a massive room. It's about 40 feet wide. It's a pretty square room. You can see that there is a sort of like an alcove to the south before it starts dimming to a darker, to where it's just out of your dark vision. Also, you can see that there's probably maybe another corridor that's going back to the west. But there's literally nothing in this room. I mean, there's some cobwebs and whatnot, but not a whole lot.
Okay. Dave, I close my eyes and listen to those drops and things like that, and I'm just trying to make sure I don't hear anything out of ordinary, especially since I can't really see that good. Doing a
No.
nerve perception check.
You
No?
can start to hear water dripping and whatnot in here.
Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely hear water dripping. You don't hear any other, no other creatures, no cackling. Not where
I was
you're
making
at
sure I
now.
wasn't hearing some clicking noise or anything.
No.
I tap free since I know he's behind me, and I tell him to go back and get everybody and bring him to this point, and then I'm going to go ahead and get it right about here.
Okay, as you're moving in, you can actually see a 10-foot wide double door to the south. And also to the west, well, to your right or to the west, you can see here, there's a corridor that is going offsetting into the wall. Everything
So guys,
else
we're
here,
free to move up.
the roof is about 15 feet high, 10 to 15. It kind of slopes up like an indented upside down pyramid. So the architecture was probably once nice in this place, but now it's just
I'm gonna ask
destroyed.
Ren to let out the sun rod. So it sounds like there's nothing up there.
Sunrod for a few seconds, yeah.
I can't see anything.
I light up the sunrise.
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to put this sun rod. You guys can all move this thing. So you guys can all control this. So bring this with you. Alright, there you go. So make sure you hold that sun rod with you. Alright, so
We just keep on throwing it.
yeah, as everybody piles in, yeah, there you go. You see a double door down to the south. Also to the west, there is another door that's 10 foot.
Okay.
10
I look
foot
at our
wide.
leader, Peter, and I'm like, okay, which way you
Ruku
want to go?
911, thanks
'Cause
for
I'll
the
start
follow.
listening to
Appreciate
one of
it.
those doors. Maybe we'll
Ruku,
get
thank
lucky,
you very much.
go the right direction.
What do the doors look like, Dave?
They're identical.
Wow.
All of the they have the same doors. They're wooden with sort of like an iron or a metallic, borders around the doors, handles, locks. You can see that there's some keyholes in these
You see
doors
any
also.
tracks?
Yeah, the tracks are going both to the east. I'm sorry, the tracks are both going south and to the west. So
I'm gonna say let's go to the west first because it's I'm gonna guess it's a smaller area because the hallway's smaller.
Do you see gnomes' footprints?
Okay, Dave, I'm going to do perception checks on the doors, make sure it's not trapped,
Okay.
and then get that ear next to it after that, if that goes good.
Yeah, so when you get closer to the door, you can actually see that there's been a board that's been nailed across this double door and scrawled in a common script that's written across the doors says closed.
Yeah.
This may be a good spot if we ever need to rest. So let's maybe we should see what's in there.
Oh, do we gotta?
Remember when we ran into a room that said "keep out"?
And that was
I
a
mean,
great
yeah,
spot
that
for us
in
to
the
hide now.
slime.
What did we find?
Magic items.
Ass weapon.
Your shield.
Yeah. So you get up to the door, Leopold. Did you say you did a perception check? Give me a
we need
perception
to-
check.
We need to map this place out anyways.
Okay.
I just want
Yeah.
to say this is a bad idea. I'm just going to throw that out there. But okay, I'm going to follow
Voice
my leader.
first.
Wait till you guys see this shit.
So how
Are you
quick
guys
we
sure
gonna
you guys
get
want to be
this
all up
board
on
off?
this?
Wait till you guys see this.
Trust you.
Oh, thanks.
So how are we gonna get the board off the door, guys?
We got an axe, and somebody has a hammer who's hiding around the corner.
Yeah, but are we
I
gonna
got
get
a,
all
I
the
got,
way
I got
down
a,
there?
I got a climbing hammer too.
Anyways, I roll a 23 for that perception.
Okay, so as you're trying to, as everybody's kind of talking behind you, and Gim kind of squelches around the corner. I see. Nice, I like it. You do hear a sound, and this is the sound that you can hear. That's very faint.
Oh, fuck no, I'm not going in there. Yeah.
But that's a. You can just hear this ever so slightly.
I
It's
don't like that sound.
alive!
I don't like that sound. I don't want to go in there.
Nobody else can hear this. Only Leopold. So don't
Leopold,
matter
do you want
again,
to like
man.
make a netted check or something to see what it is?
It's some sort of electrical sounding thing, you guys. I am not messing with this. And I just start backing away. So if somebody else wants to try to listen and see if they can hear it, go ahead. But yeah, I'm not going in that room.
All right. He says he hears something. I'll do a perception check.
Okay, give me a perception check. He looks petrified for some reason, Peter. I mean, it looks like he's just seen a ghost, or maybe a roper or something. I don't know. Peter, you can hear this faint sound also coming through the doors. Definitely on the other side of the door, that's for sure. And it sounds like
What the heck is
it's
that?
keeping a consistent, rhythm too. This is gonna be awesome.
What are you guys hearing?
I don't know. It sounds like a
Gimlet you as
buzzing
well.
noise.
Yeah, it sounds like bees, man. Sounds like bees.
You want to
Okay.
come back and check this after we've checked the other door?
I'm gonna be disappointed if they
Or we
bypass
just
this.
open it?
I'm gonna be disappointed.
I guess you can. But
I don't think they
check
will.
the door and see what you hear back behind there.
The other door?
Sure, check
Check
that
the
real
other
quick.
door first, please, Leo.
Okay, again, our perception check on it. Just putting that ear next to it. As Gimli's humping me, clearly.
Gimlet is humping the shit out of your leg. And then he goes, "Oh, sorry about that. Reaping strike, reaping hump."
He up so bad on that because I rolled a 2. So a total of 13. I'm like,
It sounds quiet. You can just hear, just the water echoing. That's in this room. You don't hear anything else behind the door.
I'd rather go south.
What would I
Crasher,
do
you don't
then?
hear anything either. After you get, Leopold Kane, he's still freaking out like a little schoolgirl, and Gimli gets done humping his leg. You get up there and you can get a good listen in, and your perception yields nothing.
I'm just going to stay away.
Guys, this way seems safer for now that I don't hear anything this
Yes,
way.
we can go down there, but we gotta come back eventually, so we gotta map the place.
I'm serious, that noise freaks me out, Dave.
Nah, Trenchard. Hey, this is all my content anyway. And this part, I've redone this, so this is my content. You guys don't know what's behind this door. You guys know absolutely nothing what's behind these
We can
doors.
go through here for now. We gotta come back though, so.
I'll follow our leader. Whatever he says, I'll do.
Going south or are you going west? I'm disappointed, Leopold. I'm truly disappointed.
But shoot, fear, man. Fear is a powerful tool.
We'll be back. We'll come back. We'll go this way for now, but we'll come back.
So yeah, I'm guessing we're going through these exits.
Okay. Hey, Dave, does the door look like it's locked?
It is unlocked. You look
Unlocked?
and it is unlocked.
Okay. On the count of 1, Peter?
One.
Sure, open her up.
Yep, 1. Open it nice and slow.
I'm gonna be really nice and give you guys a get out of jail card because I heard nothing about the sun rod. Where is the sun rod?
Oh, I have it.
Free
Alright.
has it.
Free has it.
All right, out in the wide open. Okay,
She's
you
holding
open
it.
the door as the bright light from the sun rod flies in. You can see that the room looks vaguely like a memorial. Dominating the western part of the room, a towering statue of a warrior in plate armor holds an outstretched sword. Across from the warrior, in the corners of the eastern wall, as you guys start to move in a little bit, you guys see several dragon-like types of statues that are facing the center statue or center monument in the center of the room. To the south, you can also see that there is an entryway that's leading to another set of double doors. And inside of that small little alcove, you can see that there are 4. Well, you can see 2 of them, and then you can see shadows behind it. You can see that there are a couple more statues behind that. Some type of cherubic figure holding vases. You can see that the front 2 are holding vases on their heads.
Okay. Dave, I'm going to walk in.
Disappointed.
Perception check. Make sure I don't see anything that looks too dangerous or alive.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
15.
You can move in and you start to see that there are, several, dragon statues where you're at right now on the eastern side. You can see that they, with your vision, past the bright light of the sun rod, you can see into the room. And you can see that there are the 2 large statues that are on the eastern wall also.
I'm gonna look at the footprints. What are they doing?
Actually, there are no more footprints. No more footprints at all. Not in this room.
So Dave, I'll quickly step closer to the door and then as I get there, put it in my cloak.
Do what now? Free?
The sun rod, I'll put it under a cloak quickly.
You want to throw it?
No, I'll just put it under my cloak.
Oh, okay. Under your cloak, so you want to basically get rid of the light. Alright. The light dissipates.
I'm gonna take a step backwards because now I can't see anything.
Okay, sneaky mode for me and you, Free?
Yeah.
Yeah, go into
Wanna
sneak
throw
mode, Dave.
stuff?
Gonna search around the room.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Alright. Perception check from you, please, Free.
$27.
Okay. Alright, so as you guys enter the room, hold your tokens.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to stay next to Free.
I need the path that you traveled, Free. You guys, please start doing the so I can see paths. We're playing on a grid, so straight line movement. I'd like to see some paths.
How do we do that with the shift, right?
I'm not worried about what the map says for movement, because the movement is not going to be accurate. I'm worried about grids. So which way did you go? Okay, so you both entered this area here. Okay, so just as you guys entered this area here, all of a sudden the statue, all kinds of dust, and the room starts to shake a little bit. Now, all of a sudden, the doors to the north crash shut.
Oh, crap.
So now the doors are shut. You guys can still see. So now you do not see your party members right now. But you guys can still see them. They can't, because of the way I have dynamic lighting set up. You can see what they can see, but they can't see through that door.
Push the door open.
The door is now locked. So as this happens, the door shut north, and all of a sudden there is a large sound of a what sounds to be like a large bolt sliding into place. So a shink, and now the door is locked. Now, suddenly, the center focus of the room, the large monumental statue, the shield, the sword, starts to swing with a deadly arc. So I'm going to go ahead and do so basically this is what happens. The statue stays there, and basically what's happening from the waist up, the statue is moving in a circular motion, basically slicing everything in the path. It's basically a burst attack. So everything in this burst of this statue is going to be attacked. So first off, you're the first one online, Free. I'm going to go ahead and attack you first.
We're not on the initiative, correct?
There's no initiative right now, Gim. I haven't called for initiative, so I will
I'm gonna
let you know.
I'm going to ask Ren to back away, and I'm going to get out my great axe and start chopping at the door.
Okay. 1 second, because this is like a reaction type of thing. So this is all the door and the statue. They're basically activating at the same time. So the door shuts close. All of a sudden, the statue starts to spin. You can hear the door locking, shing, and I rolled a natural 20 for the hit on you, Free. So you're going to take a total of 12 damage, and you're knocked prone. So the sword slices through you, catches you off guard. You're knocked prone. You take a total of 12 damage, max damage. Now, Leopold, 17 versus armor class, which is a miss.
Miss.
Okay. So you're able to kind of, move back, seeing that you're just in the reach of the blade, and you see this blade kind of just almost miss your neck area. Alright, now, this thing is continually moving. Alright, this thing is not stopping now. So let's go ahead and everyone roll initiative.
I'm so happy I got that natural 20.
I don't think it's anything too big, Dave, but my initiative's off by 2 because I took quick draw.
Okay.
I think.
Oh yeah, mine too, I think.
Okay. Everybody has rolled, it looks like. Looks like the 5 people have rolled. All right, so Leopold, you're up first. Just as soon as this...
I don't seem to be in the turn tracker, Dave.
Okay, what did you roll, sir? Also, you can adjust your number, Leopold. Just click on the number in the turn tracker and change it to whatever it is.
Sweet. Thank you.
I rolled 25, but I've got a quick draw as well, so it'd be 27.
All right, go ahead and add that in, and you will get to go first, Freya. I will move you up to the top. So go ahead. All right, so you just got slashed. You're knocked prone. You are totally startled by this. And this statue is just continuously swiping. You can hear this blade as it zings past you and slices into your chest. You can hear this whoosh, and it's coming back around for you again. You're going to hear another whoosh, whoosh. Free, what are you doing? You're prone?
Yeah, how far does the sword reach? Does it reach all the way to the door?
It's reaching right to about where you're at.
Okay, in that case, I'll use my teleport.
Okay.
To go there.
Alright.
And then I'll try to get the door open with the spear. Start trying to make a hole.
Okay, the door is locked.
Yeah, I mean, I tried breaking the door with the spear.
Okay. You smash it a couple times, and the door seems really sturdy. You are not able to break through.
I'll end my turn there then.
Okay, you gonna stand up, or you gonna stay prone, or?
Well, wouldn't it take a movement to stand up?
Well, you can also forego your action and use it for another movement.
Oh yeah, I'll stand up.
Okay, there you go. Leopold? Yeah, if you guys have any questions at all on, what kind of actions you can do, just go to the core book that I have in there, the rule book that I put in there, and just click on the actions. It has different things, option A, B, C, D, E. Like 3 minors or standard move, and you can do option B.
If I remembered that, I would have used my teleport.
Yeah. Alright, so Leopold, this sword is coming back around towards you.
Okay, I was trying to find out what kind of action a skill-based action was, because I got the book and I was looking on the page that they have all the actions in combat, because I was going to try to find out where I was going to use hopefully a perception check to figure out where the trap was triggered at, and then use thievery to disarm it.
Well, it looks like you could definitely, you would have time to possibly jump on top of the statue. I mean, you could, because like I said, the upper portion of the statue is basically rotating around, and it looks like you possibly could, jump on top of the statue.
Okay, and that would be where the mechanism to probably stop it is at?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know. It just
well,
depends. You're going to have to look for it.
Okay, then that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this thing off. We're going to ride this thing out.
Okay.
Hopefully this won't turn out bad.
All right.
I'm going to go in a straight line from where I'm standing, so that'd be 1, 2, and then onto the thing. And do I have enough time to do a perception and then start doing a thievery on it to disable it?
First off, I want you to give me how are you going to be jumping up onto the statue? Because you can see that the sword is being waved up and down, so it's not like you're going to be able to just hug the leg and avoid the blade, because it is literally, the blade is going up and down at the same time. So
okay.
You can definitely jump on to the statue, but how do you want to jump on there? Do you want to do some kind of tumble? Do you want to just do just a flat jump?
I'm going to run and do a flip, and I'm going to jump onto onto the side of it and all that stuff, hopefully out of the way of the blade.
Like of like onto the shoulder. Okay, so give me an acrobatics check as you sort of do a tumble and jump onto the statue. Give me a check.
Sorry, I wrote the wrong thing.
DC 15 is what it requires to get onto the statue. Okay,
25?
so you make it up there pretty easily. You are exactly where you're at. So basically, you're spinning now with this sword that's being just in a circular motion.
And now I'm starting to try to focus and look around where, okay, this is where the mechanics are at. This is where I should be starting to work on to try to take this thing down and disable it.
Yeah, and this thing is moving so fast, you notice, when you're jumping up, that it's not actually the arm that's like waving the sword up and down. It's actually the sword has actually split into about four to five different blades. That's just basically sweeping the entire area and up from like ground level to up to about 10 foot. So this looks like the sword just basically split.
Okay.
All right, so you're up onto the statue. That's pretty much your action. I'll let you give me a quick perception check as you jump on, and you're kind of looking around for anything to maybe possibly disable. 25 DC perception check.
Okay, I'm
so it's
nervous.
a 25 DC.
21.
You can see that there's a panel on the back of the head. As you're glancing around, you can see that there's a panel on the back of the head of the statue.
Okay. And the last for me is just trying to hold on for dear life, man.
Sounds
for
good.
Right now.
Gimli Grim, you're up. You got your weapon out.
Well, it was Ren before me.
It was. I'm sorry about that, Ren. I double-clicked. My bad. Ren, what are you doing?
Gosh, I have no idea. It's just, I'm gonna go check out that other room, see if there may be some sort of mechanic in that other room that may be driving.
Oh, the larger room, the 40 by 40 room? Sure. You can go check it out. You can go to the door. You can check out the door. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's any, like, switches or anything around here that may open the door. So I'm gonna do a perception check. $19.
Perception check. You glance around the room. You see no kind of like false panels, but you do hear this sound behind the door. And I'll play the sound for you one more time. Just like the Star Wars alarm. Sounds like a sort of like a weird sound that you've really never heard before. This is the sound that you hear.
It's alive!
It's alive! Anything else for you, Ryan?
I'm gonna go up to this door and yell over, hey, maybe this room might have something to do with this other room over.
Sweet.
Or with the other room that we have in lockdown.
So you're opening up the door then? I'll even let you have a free action to open the door.
Oh god.
It'll only take a minor to open the door.
Can I get a yay or nay from the group?
Well, seeing that you're about...
This is all on you.
This is all on you.
Alright. Let's open the door. What's behind door number 1?
Alright, so as you open up the door, this sound magnifies, and it is a lot louder, and this is what you see. You see arcs of lightning basically just going through the entire hall and making beautiful patterns with spaces that you could actually possibly jump through with some kind of acrobatic stumble. Hopefully that you have some good acrobatics, because on the other side of this hall, 50 feet or so, you can actually see a panel with a bunch of levers. And there's 5 levers on this.
I yell over to Peter and Gim and say, hey, this room is super dangerous, but there's like mirrors at the end of this hall, and I think we could probably open the door if we go back there, or if we could just get back there. I am terrified of going through there, so this is the end of my turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn this down a little bit now. But you get the gist of everything. You see a control panel about 50-60 feet away from you. You get everything yelled and relayed back to the rest of the party, and Gimli Grim, you're up.
I'm going to chop this door down.
Okay,
with my
Gim.
great axe.
Sure. You can give me basically what I want you to do is just give me a strength check to see if you do any kind of damage to that door. So give me a strength check, and if you have athletics, I'll even let you add in athletics also. So whatever your athletics is. Yeah, I changed this whole encounter around because I know all you guys are following along in the book. Shocker! What is a shocker? This right here, or is that shocker? No, I think.
Damn, son.
That's
get
the
wrecked.
shocker. Yeah, that's the shocker right there. Wow, Gim. I was looking for a DC 25, and you got the door knocked down. It took basically your entire action, movement, everything, but you got that damn door knocked down. All 10 foot, Gim. You got a nice running start, and got that door knocked in. Good job, Gim. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting that. 25 DC I had. And whenever you knock the door off of its hinges, you knock free about 15 foot forward from the pressure of the door. In fact, I'm going to let you give me a saving throw to see if you can stabilize yourself from the momentum and force of that door knocking your ass back into that room free. So give me a saving throw, 1d20, and give me a +1 because of the boon that you guys got. Alright. So I'll let you choose one adjacent square to the left, to your right. So either that square or this square here. So the door knocks you forward, and there you go. Nice. Because if not, I was going to knock you back into the range of the sword. So nice saving throw there. Nice clutch saving throw. Alright, so next is Peter. Now that the door is open, Gim's done all the work. What would you like to do as you hear the cleric screaming behind you and people in here?
Can I see stuff now?
Yeah, you can see that this statue is basically from the waist up just rotating around.
Well, I was saying, all I have is a black screen right now.
Oh,
Would I be able to get the sunrod out, or would he be able to take it from me?
Does this Free still have the sunrod? Or?
Free has the
Ren
sunrod,
has
right?
it. Ren
Yeah.
has it.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know?
Ren, does Free have it or does Ren have it?
Free has it.
Free has it.
Free.
Okay, so there you go. Free has it.
I don't know if he had it out or not. So.
No, I had it under my robes.
All right, then I will. Since this is a crazy situation, I'm going to pull out my own sunrod and activate it.
2 in the front and 1 in the back. Thank you, gamer. So like that.
Can't see anything.
That's a shocker. All right, gotcha. My
I'm going to put my
friend made me a shocker finger, a shocker
great
foam
axe
finger,
back in the
and it
pack
says
and,
shocker. And I always
get
take it to
my
the
nice
UCF
new hammer and
games.
shield
It's
out.
so funny, man. People are like, dude, where'd you get that? I said, my buddy owns a sign shop. He made it for me. So yeah, you can't really see anything. Sorry, I was blabbering there, Peter.
No problem.
So you're gonna light something
Yeah.
up?
I'm gonna use my sunrod and I'm gonna activate one of my sunrods.
Okay, I think isn't it? It'd be a miner to pull out the sun rod.
Sure.
Probably a miner
I can't
to
see
activate
anything,
it.
so I
Yeah.
gotta do something.
Deviator, thank you, man. Thank you for re-upping, bud. I appreciate
This
it.
is
Man.
kind of a. I heard that door shut and everything. So and then I heard it crash open.
Yeah,
I heard a big crash.
then that noise earlier really started getting magnified, and it's a lot louder now.
Some light.
Ooh, the shocker. All right, so where do you want this? Where do you want the
I'm just
sunrod
gonna
to
hold
be?
it right now.
Okay, let me find that first damn sunrod. Where the hell is that damn sunrod at?
I think you got rid of it. 'Cause
it's
on me.
It's right here. All right, so I'm gonna put one on you now, Peter.
Sounds good.
There you go.
So I guess what first thing I see is
So yeah, you can definitely see in the room
He's
now.
riding this thing like a bronco bull, man.
Leopold's riding a Bronco apparently.
Yeah, he is. Leopold's up on this thing, spinning around. You see him kind of digging at the back of the neck.
So it looks like you guys got it here, and I'm going to head back.
Steel
to the-
Chicken,
the
thank you very
noise
much for the follow.
and
Thank you.
Where I heard run to.
Yeah, were you here Ren screaming something about some type of thunderous electrical energy? Yeah, and you can see as you get around the corner, you see like a 50-foot hall with nothing but these protruding arches of energy coming out of the walls. And just for brief seconds, you can see a path that you could get through all of these, but you're going to have to do some kind of really crazy acrobatics type of jumping and tumbling to get to that 5-switch box at the end of the hall that's 50 feet away. So what do you...
That'll be the end of my turn because
Yep.
I probably use double movement to get there.
Minecraft Neo, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it, Minecraft Neo. Okay, so next up is the statue. The statue makes another full swing around. 360 degrees. You can see Leopold holding on, like riding an electrical bull. Whoa! Whoa! You can see the blade about 5 feet in front of you. Swooshes by you free. Free, it is now your turn as the blade passes by you.
Yeah, I'll take the sunrod out of my cloak and drop it on the floor so we've got better light in this room.
Okay. So yes, as soon as you put your glow stick onto the ground, is that okay to put it right into the square in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can
fine,
now see
fine.
these small dragon-like statues that are on the eastern wall, and as the room really starts to illuminate, you can see lots of coagulated, dried-up puddles of blood everywhere, some skeletal carcasses all over the room. Looks like a death trap. So what are you going to do? You used a free action, threw down the sunrod. What would you like to do?
Yeah. I asked Leopold, if you're okay to try this, I'd go see what that noise is.
It looks like there's
Yeah,
room for
I think
another
I-
up there on the statue. You might be able to do some kind of great type of acrobatics
No.
tumble and jump. Looks
Teleport
like,
next to me,
looks
bro.
like there's room
This is
for one
fun.
more. Oh, but his teleport's down. What would you like to do? Just kind of stand fast or do nothing? Maybe run back into the other room? The door is knocked down. Gim knocked the door down, so...
You know,
I'll
since
do
he,
double movement to head back, see what the others are looking at.
Hey, Leopold! Looks like you got your work cut out for you.
I call all the treasure in this room. I want you guys to know this, okay? Since I'm by myself.
Yeah. As you look down the chamber, Free, as you just ran like 3,000 feet from where your starting point was, you can see that the electric arches or some type of thunder or lightning is protruding from the walls for a brief second, making a path to the end where you can see that there is a switch box with 5 switches or 5 levers in an up position.
Would I be able to do an Arcana check to see how the lightning's happening?
Well, you already. Let's see. You threw the wand down on it. Well, you threw the light source on the ground. You did a double movement, right? So that would give you a minor. Sure, I'll let you kind of, as you turn around, you can use your minor and do an Arcana check. We'll see what your Arcana check would reveal. If he does 20, I'll let him know. Nice roll, clutch roll.
29.
Yeah, that's definitely arcs of lightning, and it is definitely magically infused. How? You have no clue, because this is beyond your comprehension. You've never seen anything like this before. Basically, the lightning is shooting out of the walls, and each one of these arcs, because they're flashing, disappearing. Now, it looks like this is some type of gauntlet, and you could possibly get to the end of this, of course, with some skill checks that are going to be needed, because you can see that box, which, especially with your 29, you're thinking that box probably has something to do with this. And it could have something to do with everything in the other room, too. So, all right, Free, that's it for you. Leopold, what are you doing?
Okay.
As
I
your
RP this good.
Yeah, so
who gave us the boon for the night again?
the boon was from... Who was the boon from?
I believe it was split between two.
It was between Lord...
And the captain?
Yeah, it was the captain, yeah. By Captain Tom from the 13th Age game, and Lord.
Okay. As a quick draw, I pull out my thief's tools, throw them on my shoulder, so hopefully I don't lose them.
Ooh, okay.
I wipe the sweat off my brow, and I pray to Captain Tom and the Lord, and thank Avadra for this opportunity to take this thing down with my thief's tools and turn this thing off with one roll.
Okay, so you pull the panel off, and
Yep.
it's just a flat sheet of rock under it.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
But you notice that on the butt of the statue, you notice that there is another door.
Dum, dum, dum.
You gotta be kidding.
No, there's another small little hatch on the door, on the butt of the buttocks. Just where the buttocks is, that's where the statue is spinning. So, you would be able to climb down. Of course, we're going to have to do some kind of check.
As soon as I look at the buttocks and realize it's there, I do a backflip to that spot.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
So I can get that acrobatics in there.
Sure, give me an acrobatics check.
With a 16?
You acrobatically, as the statue is pivoting in these 360-degree motions, you are able to hold on to the waist of this thing, and you can see that there is another hatch, as you can say, just like the other hatch.
If it's possible, because that was a quick draw, so that was a movement. I pull off the hatch.
It is empty. You can. Looks like you can kind of climb into this thing through the buttocks.
This is hilarious to me. I climb into the butt.
All right. So Gim, you can see Leopold climbing into the ass of this statue as he basically, takes a big breath, holds his breath, and dives into this ass as he's holding down. And you saw him do this beautiful triple Linden backflip to where he holds on to the waist of this thing as he enters the ass of the statue, and then disappears.
I'm just losing
As
it
he
over
was
here.
doing the acrobatics, I was smiling. But once he started crawling through that hole, I'm just shaking my head.
Is his like feet flailing out on the outside right now? Just his feet hanging out?
Well, yeah, it's sort of at the end because he's trying to get into the statue, and it's pretty tight fit because there's all kinds of gears and cogs and all these pieces of copper all working in unison, Peter. So yeah, he has to kind of flail his feet a little bit so he can get in. So you're seeing this, Gim. It looks like he's like paddling in water, like sort of like he's swimming in this thing's butt.
Starting to giggle.
Should have lubed up first.
This is hilarious to me, man. I'm sorry.
Go in and dry.
Oh my god. He's going in dry.
The other thing I'm thinking of is
How's his prostate look?
Ventura and all that stuff, man. Ace Ventura and all that stuff. Him coming out of the rhino. I'm gonna love trying to leave this thing.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. So as you finally get in, the hatch shuts up behind you. Ping! And you can hear it click, kind of lock, but you can see inside because, you know, you do have dark vision, and you can see all this complex system in front of you. And it is very, very complicated, but you think that you can definitely get it over a course of time. So this is going to be a mini skill challenge for you. Okay. Successes before failures. So yes, you can definitely do this. So you spend your entire action triple Lin backflipping off of this thing, doing a swan dive into the waist, climbing into the butthole, swimming in. The door shuts behind you. You can see this very complex mechanism in front of you. You'll be able to do multiple. Checks, thievery checks, to see if you can disarm this thing. So okay, now next is Ren. Thanks for opening that door, Ren.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank goodness there was nothing evil in there. I mean, I don't know that, but
I feel like I should see if I can go through this thing
Oh my god.
based on RNGs and see if he will, grant me that.
Thank God you are at full life too. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. You're going to get backed up and you're going to just take a jump right into this. Now you're going to have to do tumbling and jumping. So what I'm going to let you do is do a acrobatics check, because it's going to take tumbling and jumping to get through this. You think you have the rhythm to this thing solved. All right, and you can see a pattern in all of the arcs. So seeing that, let's see, what is your... All right, your acrobatics is a 2, so you get a 3 minus 1 because of your armor, so you're at +2. So this is how we're going to do this. This works like this. These lightning arcs works in pairs. So you are going to start at a base of 10 DC. So 10 DC means that you make it into the door. 12 or higher, you miss these. 14 higher, you miss these. 16 higher, you miss these. 18 higher, you miss these. Up to a 20 or higher to miss the final ones. Now, if you roll a 10, then that means as you jump in, you basically just run through this and take the damage. And you're going to take damage for each pair of those, which in turn is going to give you 5 damage rolls against you, because the first 2 is 1 pair, this is 1 pair, this is 1 pair, this is 1, for 5 total pairs. So the higher you roll for acrobatics, the less damage you're going to take. That's how it's going to work.
Alright, woo!
And the ultimate goal is to roll over a 20, and if it's a crit, you can cinematically tell me what you do to avoid everything. But if you roll anything between 10 and 20, you're going to hit some of these. And the damage could be pretty turbulent to your life source, depending on how many of these.
You have to use athletics to do that instead.
She would do tumbling and stuff, so we're going to go with acrobatics.
Alright, everybody, wish me luck.
Don't forget your +1 for boon.
Don't forget your boon. So you're going to do a total of
3.
+3. So good luck as you. So kind of explain to this what we're seeing here.
Okay, I just pace around, kind of get those jittery feet, and then I back up by like 10 feet, wring my hands, and I run and I leap through in the air, and
You basically tumble, you stumble, you trip on the door as you're running in. You trip on the door, and you're running through, and you can hear and you can see literally her exoskeleton as she is running through this. You can see her skeleton as she's just running through all of this as she collapses at the. Well, let's see first. Now, are your hit points correct to where? Are your hit points correct?
Max. Yeah,
okay.
I'm at 33 max.
Okay, so that is a total of 5d8 damage. Okay, this is 5d8 damage. It's d8 for every pair. So we will go ahead and do a 5d8 roll. No bonus damage. You take a total of 26 damage, 5d8, as you make it through the gauntlet, and you fall almost unconscious on the ground. But like I said, as she's running through this Peter and Gim, you can literally see her. Well, I'm sorry, not her exoskeleton. That you literally see her skeleton. As it looks like she's going through an X-ray. I mean, literally, she is just being lit up. And you saw her stumble into the door. She kind of tripped on the door. She's stumbling in, and she literally hits every arc of lightning, taking 26 damage. I did not mean to say exoskeleton. I meant to just say skeleton.
I kind of.
You are prone. You are. Yeah. You basically fall, just about fall unconscious. I mean, it's going to take you.
She's smoking.
Yes, she's charred. She's like a charcoal. It looks like you took that charcoal and just basically just painted everything on her.
She's gonna have that like mad professor hair.
Wave my hand in the air like.
Her hair's all curled up and singed, and yeah, you can see her coughing at the other end.
Okay.
All right.
I'm supposed to say for people on chat, Chris, if you're watching this reminds me of you. I want to say that.
Gimli Grim, what do you want to do? Nice stumble going in there. Ghost04427. Thank you very much for the follow. So, Gim, you're up. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to give a yell and.
I can't believe I said EXO. Duh.
Can you hear me down there?
You cannot hear anything while you're inside that thing. All the gears clicking and all the other pins moving in and out of each other, small little components and steam and all kinds of this lubricant falling down on top of you. Yeah, you can't really hear anything.
Really?
I'm serious. Right?
Okay, the sword that's spinning around, how close to the doorway is the tip of the blade when it comes around?
You notice the first time it comes to about right here again. You notice if you stand in this square, you'll be okay. This square here. You'll be okay. So basically you could move here and the blade will just come in front of you and miss you.
Okay.
But you saw Leopold on top, so I mean you could feel like you might be able to perform some kind of athletic type of tumble and jump to maybe get on this thing.
I don't think so.
I didn't sell that. I didn't sell that too good, huh?
No.
I mean, look at me. I was so graceful.
As you tripped on the door jamb as you were going in.
Athletics wouldn't be too bad for you, Gim, because you got a plus 11, I think, for athletics.
Let me read chat real quick. Yeah, exoskeleton, guys. I did not mean to say that.
See what I see in this room?
Sure, I won't even let you do a perception check. I'll just say that you see two dragon-like statues on the right. Hello, you see two dragon types of statues on the right side of the room. To the left of you, which is in the eastern portion of the room, you see a ton of blood dirt and small not corpses, but bones and carapaces of dead creatures on the ground, and you do not see Leopold because he climbed into the butt of the statue and the door shut on him.
Well, I'm
Bad boy,
thinking
thanks
back
for the follow,
on
Bad boy. Thank
some
you.
Dwarven traps that I was told about when I was a child. Can I do a history check and see if I can recall a trap like this?
Sure, you can do that. The only thing that I'll tell him is that if he gets a crit, because he's never seen nothing like this. But it'll be funny how I tell him. You were very graceful, Ren. You were very graceful.
Oh, so graceful.
DC 10 to 20. An 8. I love it. All right, so again, you don't recall any. You've heard of these types of statues, but when you saw, Leopold Kane climbing into that statue's butt, you don't recall anything, anything about any kind of dwarven type of architecture that would make anything like this. Especially, being a prideful dwarf, you would never crawl into a butt of a statue.
That's damn straight.
Must be gnome construction.
All of a sudden, the gnome pops his head out and says, "Come and get me, you stupid dwarf!" No, I'm just kidding.
Right out from the
I'm just kidding.
We're
having a... Yeah.
You might change my mind.
He says, "We're having a good time in here, dwarf. Come and get me." No, I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness, that's too good. No, you don't recall any. You've seen this type, either with swords or other types of axes or pendulums coming from a roof, scythes, shit like that. But never you've ever witnessed anyone climbing into the butt of a statue and kicking his way in, basically, as the door shuts behind him.
I don't know what to make of it.
Neither do we. All right, Peter, what are you doing?
Alright, I got an idea here. See if this works.
Okay.
I'm going to move up to here. I'm going to pull out. I have an extra longsword before I got Acris. I'm going to take that longsword. I'm going to toss it so that I short out the first two electrical streams. Now I'm not going to put it there by my hand. I'm going to toss it there.
So kind of just like throw it in?
Yeah, to try to short out the first two arcs.
Okay. You throw it in, and you see that all of this lightning basically arcs around everything, and then it really flares the entire hall up. But after a couple seconds, the floor is down on the ground, and it's basically smoldering, and it's actually kind of glowing red too from being hot. But it doesn't short anything out. No.
Does it affect any of the beams at all or anything?
No. For a second, it just kind of like makes it super bright as all of the streams kind of arc together. Thank God nobody was running through there at that point, huh? And yeah, the sword is glowing red on the bottom, under the arcs. But sometimes the arcs will go into the sword, keeping that sword a nice glowing red. Would you like to take a tumble through here?
No. She made it, so she's good. So I'm gonna shout words of encouragement to her.
You got it. What are you shouting to her?
Inspiring words.
Yeah, how are you inspiring her to get up? Because she looks like she may be down for the count. She's barely moving down there. How are you inspiring her, Peter?
I can just
That a
imagine.
girl, that's how you do it. Now get up and turn this thing off.
Get
Once
your
this is
ass
once
in
this is
here.
off, I'll come heal you.
Free, what are you
I
doing?
just waved my hand.
Free, do you want to try to assist Ren? She seems like she's in pretty bad shape down there. She's in a bloodied condition. She's in a very bad bloodied condition.
Yeah, considering I already took the hit from the sword, I don't really want to risk that.
Okay.
You got faith that Ren's got it.
So that's basically it for you, Free? Any words of encouragement, or?
Show me your inspiring words.
Don't worry, you still look good.
Leopold, give me a thievery check to see how you're doing on working on this, trying to deactivate this very complex mechanism that you have before you. And no, there's no gnome in there.
Okay. I start playing in the buttocks, nice and slowly,
Right.
and still thanking the Lord and also the captain for letting me be in the buttocks and enjoying myself here. So hopefully I will roll high on this one.
I hope for your sake too. You do.
A nice little 17.
Nothing happens. In fact, it seems like this thing starts to start moving a little bit faster. And now some smoke and steam is starting to come out. It looks like some of these pistons that are, moving in and out of each other, and more kind of fluid spraying onto you. And it's actually rather hot liquid. You're taking no damage, of course, but it seems like you felt that this thing kind of kicked up another notch. Is going just a tad bit faster.
Okay. As a quick draw action, I'm going to pull out my Platinum Dragon and shove it into a gear.
Your
'Cause we
Platinum
got
Dragon?
Yeah, Platinum Dragon statue that we got a long time ago.
Okay, you shove it in, and it seems like it got caught up in a couple of these cog wheels, and it seems like you felt it jerk, but it's still moving.
This is just making me think of those rides at the fair.
This is like the Gravitron. You climb into the Gravitron, the door shuts, and then you kind of slide up the wall from that thing spinning in circles. All right, Ren, what are you doing? Ren, you're in a pretty bad shape, but you're prone. You've got just a couple hit points. Thank goodness I didn't roll over 33, huh? Because just think if you would have, because you could have been literally knocked unconscious in these lightning arcs and continued taking more D8 damage every single round and eventually killing you.
I would have been awful.
Because these heroes behind you would have let you just die, I bet.
No, if she was unconscious in the beams, we would have done something.
Oh, sure.
Maybe
She's
we
got
could
the
have
bag
stepped
of holding.
across.
Oh, nice.
So we would have done something.
All right, so you're prone, Ren. What do you want to do? You can see that as you're kind of gathering your senses, and you can see that there's a dark hallway that goes south, about another 30 feet, with another double set of doors there.
I'm gonna get up and cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, so there's your movement and your minor.
And I'm not bloodied anymore.
And when you look at all of these gear switches, you can see that they're all in an up position. So if you'd like to give me some type of cool RP as to what you would do to maybe jump, seeing that you've already used your movement, or maybe you could take a double movement. That would be everything, to move over and kind of jump at the same time to maybe pull the levers down, because it seems like they're all in an up position. Or if you want to leave them going, that's up to you too. If you want to end your turn, that's up to you.
I'll give you this. I'm gonna use all my movement, but what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use a breakdance move, and I'm going to do a windmill so I can kick all of the levers down.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check on that, just to see how fancy that thing. And if you roll a 1, you may go back into the lightning.
Because acrobatics has worked real well for her last turn.
Hey,
I know,
she
right?
wants to
Natural
do
20.
a Michael Jackson spin, so I'm all for that.
19!
No, 19. No, 19. Yeah, you're able to. You get over to the gearbox. Well, to the lever box.
And
And
I
I-
whistle as I see her doing this.
And my legs just like expertly just knock all these levers down.
Yeah, as because you're still kind of out of it. So yeah, you basically collapse. You're prone again, and you fall forward after your Michael Jackson tumble, and you pull you basically put your arm against all of them, break all the levers off, and then one by one, after a couple seconds, you can see that the lightning is starting to turn off one at a time. And it just starts to slowly turn off, slowly at a time. Run, save the day!
I saved the day! I'm gonna write a song about this.
I would totally do that.
That's why she'd be a good bard.
Then the hall goes dark. Alright, nice job, Ren. Gimli Grim, you're up. Just as you see this thing start to shake a little bit, the statue stops. Kind of just winds down and stops. Comes to a complete stop.
Wow. Leopold! Leopold!
Imagine
I don't
the
know if I can hear you.
You can hear a very muffled Gimlet Grim. Gimlet.
Can you? Can you hear me?
Sure, you can hear him. You can do a free action and
Help
scream at him.
me! I'm stuck in the butt.
I
come into the
got fall. I
conversation.
got fall.
I kind of say, what about that one in the head? Have you tried that one yet?
You guys you just made me cough because I was drinking when you said in the butt.
He touched the butt.
Okay, so you guys are out of combat.
I start rolling those skill checks to get out of the butt.
Unbelievable. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I'm gonna, since it stopped, I'm gonna go over. Is he coming out?
I rolled at a 24 to hopefully help myself
Okay,
escape
so-
this trap.
It takes you about 45 seconds or so, but you do get the hatch open. So as everybody gets back into this room, you can see looks like a panel open up on the butt, and it kind of squeaks a couple times, and all of a sudden Leopold pops his head out, and he is just covered in this greenish yellow type of slime.
I reach back,
I
I grab
say,
my platinum dragon statue first.
Leopold?
I say, Leopold, what happened to you? You look like shit.
Shut up.
So are you? It's a pretty tight fit in this. Are you guys kind of like you're kind of like slithering your way out of this thing, right?
I can't help
yeah.
but think I'm
Sort of
watching
like-
that you poop.
Sort of. Yeah, it looks like the statue's pooping, giving birth to a big Leopold.
Leopold?
And it was a pretty tight fit to get in there, Leopold. So you're like having to,
hug him.
you're like
That's the first action.
squirming out, and then he finally falls out of the butt.
Leopold, don't ever let anybody call you an asshole.
I hug him. I tell him thank you for saving me with all this crap on me. Make sure I get a good, nice, tight hug on him.
just like Ace Ventura coming out of the rhinoceros's butt. That's what I was going for with this. Now, you could see that he actually wriggled himself. That's why he was kicking himself in to get in there. And then, he's kind of wriggling himself out. He comes out, he's all slimy and whatnot. Gives him a big hug.
But one thing, don't ever tell anybody about this. You won't live it down, I swear to God.
Swear to the heavens.
never speak of this. I'll give you all my gold. Never talk about this probably ever again. You guys can have it all.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Nice guy.
And the best thing about this thing is it made me think of Leon Phelps, The Ladies' Man, that movie. So, yes, thank you. I appreciate that, Dave.
Hello,
ladies. I
ladies.
used to have a character named Leon Phelps. So, full circle. Thanks, bro.
Nice. All right, so you got the traps deactivated.
You got to admit, though, it was kind of funny.
Oh, yeah, true.
It was definitely funny. So you guys have this corridor to the west now that all of the lightning arcs. Yeah, and Ren comes into the room and she is just sort of like charred and cindered. I mean, she is just like pretty much black. Her hair's all frizzled up. Usually, she likes to take care of herself, but her hair is like all burnt. There's like blotches of like scalp that you can see. I mean, she's just
and I thought I had it the worst.
She is just cindered, and she's kind of staggering as she walks into the room.
Ren, you look kind of burnt out to me.
You think? let's just not talk about this right now.
So, Leopold, I think Ren just saved you here.
I will not, I don't know what to say. I think I saved myself because I'm the one who climbed in the butt, okay? And did what I had to do.
Does anybody have
Yeah.
a wet rag or something that I can just kind of clean myself off
A
with?
wet rag! Leopold may need that before you, though,
Yeah,
because he's
I
the
need it
slimy one.
Well, I got a big
Go
smile
over
on
there,
my
hug her.
face. Now,
No, I just shoved my hand in his face. Don't touch me.
now I got a big smile on my face, and I said, "Now, do you guys appreciate dwarven technology?"
No.
Oh, that one bit almost got me killed.
Well, if you were on the side of the dwarves, and the dwarves had that defense, wouldn't you feel a little more comfortable?
No.
Never
This has
mind.
been so fun tonight.
I shake my head.
It would
Killers.
unnerve me that dwarves have capability to do this.
And then you put the trapdoor on it in the butt. That's the other thing that was kind of creepy.
I'm surprised you even went in there.
The
What were you
statue's
thinking?
tall. This statue's
I'm
about 20
surprised
feet
he
tall.
fit. You
This is
should have
massive.
seen him go in. He was wiggly worming. It's like, oh no, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah,
No,
please don't.
Please do.
Please don't.
I could use a good laugh
Please
right now.
RP it out
Just what I
again.
just...
We're all about RP in 4th edition, so please feel free to.
He looked like a motivated enema.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna pull out a rag from my bag and use my water skin and I'll pour some water on and I'll hand it to Ren and say, "Here you go."
Thank you, much appreciated. And I just start washing the charcoal off my face and trying to pat down my hair.
Yeah, you're pulling
I
big
think-
clumps of hair out of your charred hair. It's your beautiful Goldilocks are gone.
Oh, I'm gonna need to put something over my ugly head until my hair
Like
comes
a
out.
skull-shaped barboot or something now.
I
Barbute.
say, you got that bag of holding. Put the bag over your head.
Oh my gosh. I can see for miles in here.
I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna hide myself in your front.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I heard people can get lost in them bags.
As long as you guys pull me out, it should be just fine. Just pull me out by whatever's left of my hair.
At this point, I'll quickly ask for what else did you see down there, if anything?
I can hazily remember a long corridor just like to the left, and there was two double doors, or there was a double door. But we should probably go check it out before we progress on. If not, we can just keep going.
Yeah, let's go back that way.
Okay.
I told Leopold, you don't need to be scared anymore. Ren took care of the bzz, bzz, bzz noise for you.
I told you it was a bad idea. You see what happened to her.
You know what? I'm just going to
You know
turn it
what,
on
though?
next time, and I'm just going to throw you through that obstacle.
You know, Leopold, if you
I
was there,
look
you
at
would have
Ren,
had
and I
a good
look
chance
at
of
Leopold.
getting past.
I look at Ren, I look at Leopold, and I say, I still think Ren looks better than you do right now.
Right, that hotness roll.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
As everybody's leaving, I sent you that tell about searching this room real quick for
Yeah.
any treasure, and I'm
Everybody
keeping it for
move
myself.
back to the center. Everybody move back. Yeah, you guys can go over to the. You guys can all head over to the gear switch. Now, real quick, Leopold, what do you want to do now? You want to search?
Oh, I wanted to search that area that I was standing in for any treasure and stuff like that, and keep it for
No,
myself.
nothing, man. You don't see anything. Just
those
a bunch
bastards.
of bone. Yeah. Whatever it was pretty much picked clean. Yeah, you should have seen that lightning. There were lightning arcs in this whole entire hallway. Leopold, it was awesome.
No, I'm
50
good.
feet
I
of
got
lightning
scared.
sparks. All right, so
And I think to myself as Leopold runs across, what if I knock these levers back up? And then I go,
as he's walking through,
I
would love
think
it.
To myself.
Hmm.
I said I think to myself.
Okay.
What a wonderful
Very
world.
careful wording there.
Oh, let me put this back over to for Leopold. Leopold, did you get to see this? You didn't get to see this, did you, Leopold?
I was in the other room in the butt.
Check this out. Yeah, you would have had to do an acrobatic stumble fest through that. That would have been
I
pretty
think
cool.
I could have made it. I could have
Which,
made
yeah,
it.
I think you could have.
Like a
Yeah.
two.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Without me getting it burnt to a crisp.
That was
that's
the
what I
best
said.
part.
If you sat that door, you would have been happy to do the roll instead of
Yeah, that
us
nice
with,
little
like,
28 there.
2-3.
Well, that was it. All right, so that's where we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it for tonight, everybody. Thank you so much. Tonight was so fun, guys. Really, and gals. It was so fun.